Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event.
We have a special treat for you if you'll indulge us. We'd love to play for you our submission for this year's Eurovision Song Contest.
It's Friday, Friday, gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend, Friday.
You need it on the bridge, sir. Knock on my door! Knock next time! Yes, sir. Did you see anything? No, sir. I didn't see you playing with your dolls again. Good!
Let's get ready to rumble!
Y'all ready for this?
Well, hello to everybody. I was barely here last week, and we have two returning guests. They're not really guests. They're always welcome here. We've missed them. Maria and Tabitha are here tonight, so which is good. We have more girls than guys. We're outnumbered.
Finally.
Why did that sound like a bad guy from Star Wars? She's like, finally.
I know. As soon as it came out,
sound
I'm like, dang, that was nice.
I would have cast you for Reva. You would have did a much better job already with just that one line.
Allergy. It won't happen again.
It's like Phoebe from Friends when she has that cold and she's got her
like,
sexy
stinking my babies. Yeah.
She's stinking my babies.
Yeah.
My sexy
I'm still
shoes.
waiting for my paper mache.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
I wasn't a Friends person.
I never
great show. What's wrong with you?
Friends.
Oh, I love it. I'm currently watching it right now. I'm on to
I
season
watched
6.
it, but mainly when Jennifer Aniston was on screen.
I think my dad never really allowed me to watch that and The Simpsons, so that's why.
Really?
Yeah.
Simpsons was golden in the 90s.
I never watched Simpsons. Never seen it.
My parents never let me, so.
Exactly. My parents never let me either.
Everything was gold in the 90s. Everything was better in the 90s.
Including myself.
Yeah.
I don't know. There were some fashion trends that were probably not good. Did anyone remember?
Oh, come on.
Jinko
The
jeans?
metallic lip gloss and the.
That was nice.
The off was it not
The
the
goth
synthetic clothing that looked all
I don't
spacey
know.
because we were supposed to be in the outer space at the time. You know, come on, the chunky highlights.
When was the men's shirts? When you wore men's large shirts?
Oh, remember the
Always?
baggy pants? The guys would wear these baggy pants and they would show off their boxers. That was so nice.
You're talking about Jinkos.
Yeah, I had the Jinkos. I did not.
I did too. Yeah, I didn't have the big parachute ones.
Told me what it meant.
Yeah, what about those ones with the straps and everything like that? They were like really wide-legged men's.
There was a big
Yes,
Yeah.
and they would use belts like on their legs practically. So I don't know.
My brother had a pair of those.
I'm still
It got
wondering
caught.
how they actually walked. No, but I remember my brother had those things.
I also
And
remember they had more
This got
pockets
caught on
than
the
you could ever
cabinet door and
imagine.
it tore off the cabinet door.
No. All I would say is at least they were showing off their boxers. I don't want to tell you how many times I've passed a customer who's bending over and
Oh God, no! Please, Kat, don't stop right there. Thank you.
But,
I
mean,
just
you
just
do
can't
know
finish
where
the story.
that you know
You
where that
freak.
trend came from, right, Kat? The boxer
I
thing?
don't want to know where that trend came
It's
from.
a prison.
Prison.
It's a prison.
Yeah,
thing.
it means you're very
Available.
You're sexually available
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Guys.
most of these guys
for
are
man
people.
love.
I
Okay.
mean,
Look,
I know
look,
they haven't been to
look,
prison.
Y'all started, dude. The ladies
Y'all
went
went
down
down
the wrong road. The ladies
Yeah.
went down the gross road. Let's be honest. Like I was sitting here, like this went so far.
I
left
blame
field.
Maria. She's the one that
What?
mentioned like
I do too. I do too.
pants that were around.
It's because Maria's so
Maria,
reserved.
you look face the
Very
wrong
nice.
direction.
Maria, that's a very nice microphone. Did you get a new mic?
Yeah, I did.
Very
That's
nice.
Great. I can't wait for the next unlocking lore with that then.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome. So let's go around the horn real quick. Everybody knows who I am and nobody cares. They're here for the ladies, of course. And you know, Tom's little friend, whatever. I'm just kidding.
He's gender neutral.
He's gender neutral.
He's fluid.
Good God.
Technically, he's genderless.
So we got Kat, the Hijabi Gamer, who we love having here. She has been a staple on this channel ever since she came on, and we appreciate the fact that we have more diversity, and especially women. You know, you don't want to have too many guys. They call you sexist if you do.
Well, last time on After the Weekend, it was only guys. I don't know if you guys noticed it. It was just pure guys.
Oh, we noticed when you're not there, Maria. We noticed.
Was this last Monday?
Pirates
Because
of the
I was flying, so I missed that one.
I was so sad because I love that movie, and I had a really, really good review ready and stuff like that, and then Wi-Fi just collapsed.
You mean the Great Crochet Wars of 2022?
Don't get me started.
Oh, good God! And then, we have Tom from Rogue Disney.
Howdy, hi, hello, hi. How are you?
He's partially inebriated, or as I like to call it, abbreviated.
Apparently, it's the way people like me. I don't know why, but when I drink on my streams, people have more fun. So that's kind of, I don't know why that is. But they give me more money that way. So hey,
well, that's fair enough. I'm not gonna. Yeah. And then we have Maria.
Oh wait, I'm also part of Park Hoppin', just to make sure I throw some love to that.
Wow.
Thanks and
Name dropping.
Wow, name dropping over here.
I can
Jeez,
feel
dude.
it.
That's nice. Well, no, congrats for that. Congrats.
Yeah.
No, yeah, absolutely. Obviously, we all love Jay here. He's been on the stream before. I think the majority of us all met him in person, right? Well, 3 of us. Okay, we're missing.
You're making Kat sad.
Sorry.
Oh, Kat.
I thought we're girls.
It's those I'm not good with those darn New Jersey people. When Zia was here, she was from New Jersey, and I didn't realize it. I talked bad about it. Like, good job, Ryan. Way to insult the
You
guest.
can always get up to Boston. He's gonna be at the Fan Expo in Boston. You can get a train up there to meet him.
That would be awesome.
That's possible.
That is possible. I just hate taking off from work. I actually like my job. It's just kind of weird.
You could fly down, for October, not August.
Then meet Gary too. Everyone.
That's true. The guy who used to own a comic book store. Oh my God, that is awesome.
Wait, he did? Seriously?
Gary from Nerdrotic used to own
I know.
Nerdrotic? It was Comic Outpost or something like that. I remember that
I've never heard the name. Is that what it really was?
Yeah. He was talking one day with Ryan at Outpost, and he's like, "Yeah, my comic book store had Outpost or something like Comic Outpost."
Interesting. It kind of makes me wonder if that's where Ryan slightly got the name, because he met obviously Jeremy and Gary at a
Comic-Con. Right, around a Comic-Con.
And he started his channel then. So we have Maria, the Geeky Crochet, who just crocheted.
Look at that, baby.
Very, very nice looking.
Wow.
Very nice.
Let me just get her up here.
Yeah.
So you can admire her.
Get her.
That is crochet.
Yeah.
That
is to
yes,
crochet.
there she is. She is just finished. My Ahsoka. Ahsoka Ventress.
Yeah, you have an Ahsoka though too, right?
No, well, it's sold.
It's beautiful.
You've already done one.
So
Wow.
completely handmade. What I love about this pattern is the details. You can actually see the fingers, and I've sewed them together so that she's not coming out.
Wow.
Yeah.
So there
very,
is.
very good.
Very impressive.
So
The costume
this baby's
is
going to go out on Monday. She's
Nice.
leaving
it's
me on
sold?
Monday, and she's going to her owner.
Oh. Well, good for you.
And
That's
last but
amazing.
certainly not least, we have Dreaming Tabitha, who is being super modest on the fact that she is an artist and she does a lot of great work herself. And
She's almost at 1,000 subs.
She is. And she has artwork that has been seen by the wonderful Gina Carano herself and has signed it.
Signed it.
Oh,
Yes,
that's so,
signed
that was
by
that
artists. So cool.
was an awesome
It is-
stream.
Yeah, that was a great stream. That was probably one of my favorites, to be honest.
Yeah, it was a pleasant surprise, to say the least.
So that's
Awesome.
but yes, we are all here. Okay, we are missing some people. We are missing some people. Obviously, JT, who's always late and gay. No, he.
One of my third of after the weekend crew, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
He says hello, everybody.
I want to
We
say
got-
congratulations to both Tabitha and JT for Wednesday stream. That was an amazing stream, actually.
Oh,
That was a really good one.
it was fun. Bigfoot.
I could only hop in for like 15 minutes, but yes, it was awesome to see you guys talking. That was really cool. Sorry, I kind of ended up and I was doing stuff.
I enjoyed it.
We have TD. What's up, everyone?
Hey, TD.
And JT says Tabitha did not have a trapper keeper. I had a trapper keeper.
I had no idea what it was. I didn't even know what it
trapper
was.
keepers, man.
Yeah.
I didn't know what it was, so don't feel sad.
I refuse to walk with any books.
Okay.
I just had a regular binder, and I went to
I love trapper keepers, man.
yeah.
Like I thought they were the best.
I never knew what it was.
JT says, of course, Rocat Jenkins.
I had Jenkos and Mac gear, whatever that brand was. They had like the zip bob shorts.
No, you're good, dude. It's just kind of surprising because, no offense, dude, you're kind of short, and
I'm 5'9". I was 5'9".
He's average.
Or 5'10". I'm sorry. I was 5'10" since I was 8.
Oh, what you're saying is I'm the freak? Is that what it is?
We're always saying that, Ryan. We're just usually behind your back.
That's the way you're
broke
supposed to do it.
Santa's hip when I was a kid.
You did what?
That's a weird flex, man. Why would you do that?
I was a very big kid. Like,
okay.
I was this size at like 8 or 9.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
I was like around 250.
So you just like
I grew at one point in time and then didn't grow
and then
again,
just like wow.
which made football awesome. And, I'm just saying.
I could see that.
That is fair. That's fair. JT,
I'm not gonna.
JT
here.
also says, "Where is Tom?" Yeah, Tom from Midnight's Etch After Dark. I messaged him last night. I sent him the link and stuff like that. He told me that he has a stream at 9:00, but at the same time, he said that he would hop on and be a little late. But he did admit that he forgets a lot of stuff. So I messaged him. If and Rogue has been on a stream with him before, says, hey, he sleeps a lot.
I messaged him too.
Yeah.
At
So
worst case scenario, I can reach Culture and see if Culture will wake him up.
if Tom jumps on, that's great. If he doesn't, there's no hard feelings. I mean, because I literally invited him 2 weeks ago, and then I went on vacation because obviously anybody who watched the show last week, I was on for like 34 minutes.
Yeah, your sister was the star.
Yeah, my sister was a star. You know what, you dude, she's prettier than me. She really is, and she. What the fuck?
I didn't say anything that time.
I'm just kidding.
I just have a strong opinion that sisters should always look more attractive than their brothers.
Well,
That's what I thought.
at the same time, she's kind of my reality check. So if I talk crap, she'll literally, she was hitting me with a shoe last week, and that's what that was. That's why I was like going like that. So it was pretty funny.
So
But
you're saying I need to do this to my brothers too. Okay.
Yes, that's what sisters do.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I have 5.
Very useful weapons.
You're kind of the moral compass for your brothers when it comes to girls. So yeah, you need to beat them into play, into their position.
Well, if I do that, he'll just beat me back. So I prefer not to.
Well, that's how my sister got so tough.
Yeah.
It's because I used to pick on her. But anyway, so yes, if Tom from Midnight's Edge comes on, then we will gladly welcome him. If he's not here, that's not a big deal either. JT says we missed Maria. Of course we did. He also says Ryan used Outpost because of Star Wars. He started a Star Wars channel.
There you go. Yeah.
He says Tabitha's at 900 subs.
I remember when Tabitha did her 100 subs video last year.
Oh, my
She
play
did-
button.
Yeah.
I think I put it on my shelf over there.
Wait,
Where
what play button?
I created my own play button.
Did
for
you?
100 subs.
Was it out cardboard? Like
It-
that's like the
No, it was.
one?
It was. Wait,
Ooh.
what was? It was
Resin.
that raisin. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Raisins? It was made out of raisins?
Yes.
Ew.
Yes, Rogue. It was made out of raisins. It was
Well, you
made out.
did.
Everything they do is magic.
You did a
Exactly.
gingerbread Stargate, so it could have been made out of raisins. I don't know.
I'm not prone to making artwork out of food. Okay, like it was Christmas. Of course, I made a gingerbread Stargate. No,
Wait, you made a gingerbread Stargate?
I was
Yes.
dead.
cool.
And it's dead now, and my soul hurts.
Oh yeah, I missed that thing. It was so beautiful. I need to make one that will last forever now because I
Should've
miss having it on my shelf.
Well,
Shellacked it.
if you need it to last more, a trick that they use in culinary arts is actually using hairspray.
I was actually thinking about like just pouring
Preserve it.
resin over top of it and just letting it seal, but
You
I
could
didn't,
also
and the
make it out of
humidity got to it. It
foam.
lasted for 5 months, and the humidity got to it. And one morning I woke up and the Guaul had shoved it over.
5 months. That's a lot. That's good, actually.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, Tabitha, you could try doing a foam smith and just using the same thing as like the people use for cosplay foam, and just
True.
do that and probably last longer. You just need like a heat gun to fold the chapa eye, but besides that, the thing should be pretty easy to use with the hot glue gun.
I'm gonna figure something out because I having the light on it and everything. I do. I miss
You
it.
need a 3D printer. I want a 3D printer.
I know people that have 3D printers.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
need-
do too. I know
Sweet
somebody who has
talk.
multiple 3D printers. Okay. We have people watching, but only JT is commenting because apparently he has time to comment and not be here.
I like how he's being nitpicky about the subscribers.
Why do
JT,
I-
you're wrong anyway. I have
Oh.
883. I don't have 900, so check yourself.
He said close to.
He said it's well
Yeah.
close to. He didn't say it was
he-
900.
He corrected himself at the
No,
last
he says
minute because-
Tabitha is at 900 subs. Yeah, exactly.
Well, yeah, he and then
And
I
they
was-
corrected it right.
I
away.
will stand up for my colleagues.
You're,
for JT,
you're only
I will-
17
I
away.
won't because JT's a piece of shit. So
That's not true.
The notification was late?
he says your notification was late, bro.
but that's
I
not-
would.
That's not Ryan's fault.
That's true.
I mean, we have to be fair. I mean, that's not Ryan's fault. That's YouTube's
YouTube.
fault. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, well, I think he's also saying that to kind of give me the heads up because it doesn't surprise me. YouTube sucks.
Oh God, yes.
Someone needs to lead the conversations.
That would be my
What?
cat.
When have we ever led conversations on this panel? When has this never been a free for all of
We've
of
tried
stupidity?
once.
Yeah, a long time ago. That derailed.
And a galaxy far,
so-
far away.
Who wants to get into the first topic of She-Hulk?
Ooh.
It's
Oh, yeah.
It's
We're
the
all
next.
excited.
Yeah, it is. Disney Plus, baby. Disney Plus.
How about my new Pokemon card?
That's a
Pokemon
cat.
card.
That's more
Oh,
interesting than
Pikachu.
She-Hulk,
They were
actually.
giving them out for free.
I do
Oh,
like
that's
Pikachu.
cool. That's so cute, Pikachu.
Where'd you get that?
I
They
like
were giving it out
Pikachu,
for
too.
free at it's one per customer.
Why does he have a baseball cap on?
Because
'Cause
he's
he's
I
Pikachu.
don't know.
Because he's cute. That's why.
Because he's
Is
Pikachu and he can do
is-
no wrong.
I'm not gonna say what I was
I
gonna
think
say.
it's like in all the stores that you could just they gave them out to stores to give them out for free.
Or like
Birdman. No, it's Gumby.
Gumby.
Oh,
Gumby?
God.
No,
Well,
so
No,
Oh.
Gumby was actually enjoyable.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Some of the animation does look better.
Mm.
I will say that.
But only like a skosh.
It's only the stuff on the island looks better. The stuff
Sure.
in the city just looks terrible.
oh god.
The problem is you automatically when they say female character, even though they might have a good idea, you automatically now think, oh God, it's going to be woke as hell.
Okay,
It's
well, I'm just
tainted.
gonna ask the question: Does
Yeah,
anyone in this
Cat,
panel
give me
read the
one-
comic?
I
Give me
read one,
character,
I
one
think.
female character that
I've read a
isn't
couple.
as
Yes,
well.
there are some good crossovers.
And
But
I will
that's
be,
about it.
I will gladly, allow it.
Wait, give you one character who what?
Give me one character, a female character nowadays that isn't as woke as hell.
Vala Glarios from Warframe.
No, forget.
But
I'm
that-
talking
was
about
that
Jamie
Hollywood.
says, check the group chat. Drunk 3PO is not Yellow Flash.
Yeah,
we-
Drunk
we
3PO posted a meme of himself point with an arrow
Yeah.
that says not yellow.
Oh, did he? Okay, hold on. Let me.
I have a question about She-Hulk in the comics. When she
Sure.
when she transforms into She-Hulk, does
She
her
never,
hair?
she
She never
changes back.
transforms.
She never
Okay.
changes back. She gets a transfusion and immediately stays at that level, but is also
Uh-huh.
not as strong as the Hulk.
Okay,
She doesn't
because I
have
was
the
wondering like
same-
why her hair like automatically turns into this beauty pageant dude.
Well, it should also be more purple, if I remember correctly from the
Yes,
comic.
yes.
It
so I
should be
just like,
purple.
was that in the comics? Like all of a sudden her hair, like I guess, well, that
Well,
answers my
it-
question.
it's-
She
it-
never went back.
a-
She-
We would like to set the record straight. This is not Yellow Flash. just
No.
for the record.
Yeah, it's Canadian Bear.
Right.
Yeah.
He's Canadian Bear,
Oh.
and apparently he's super snuggly. I don't know anything about that. He's just he's
He's
a
a
great,
nice. He gets you. He's a good hug.
I would just like to say for the record, he's a great hugger, and there's nothing wrong with that. As a large man,
Need to base a corpus character on him.
I'm just saying, two large men hugging, there's nothing wrong with it. Okay, all right, we call it a bear hug. It's cool. Don't worry about it.
Is this one of those instances where you say no homo at the beginning and then do?
Yeah. Maybe.
No, I was gonna wait till the end and say no homo.
Oh, okay.
I remember when two guys could hug and people didn't make assumptions.
It's okay. It's okay as long as the hips don't touch.
It used to be that people could hug each other
Oh,
without.
good God!
This is true, Kat. I agree.
Oh, that was funny.
But back to She-Hulk. I mean, She-Hulk in the comics was also at least in the 90s a bit of let's say a man-eater. she has definitely slept.
Yeah.
She has slept with everyone in the Marvel comics.
Oh wow.
Like that is pretty much.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, good
Yeah, so-
wholesome family entertainment there. Yeah.
Like I think there was one comic where
Family
she
friendly,
literally
huh?
broke Daredevil's pelvis from.
Oh,
Like-
God.
Mom, you didn't have to say that.
I didn't say anything bad. I just said broke Daredevil's pelvis.
Right.
Oh, God.
Holy
Yeah,
shit!
Mom.
We
When
went.
they
I'm just saying.
We went from no homo to Daredevil's pelvis
Is this
really
why you
quick.
invited me? Right?
Yeah.
Torture
Yeah.
Marie.
Well, I'm just saying.
Right, he's
Based on the
setting up-
background of the character.
I'm just saying
from the
it's all-
comics.
The girls are ruling right now, so I don't want to hear any excuses about the fact of where the conversation goes. All right,
I was just giving context to the character.
I'm just kidding.
So basically, this is a character who will break the norm and end up with the pox
Yeah, probably, probably.
and
old.
spread it a
Uh-huh.
lot.
Well, from what I know from the comics is, she is kind of a badass, but also she never transforms because Bruce obviously gives her that transfusion, and she doesn't have that possibility to go back.
Oh,
It is
okay.
different for the show. They're not doing the transfusion. It is different for the show.
Yeah,
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 is it
no,
something
no,
like
no. I'm talking about
contact
the
with blood
comics.
or
I'm talking about the
something?
90s comics. Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Okay,
she
well-
stays that way forever.
Maybe you guys could walk me through this
Oh,
trailer, like what's
Oh, no, it's
inaccurate
dark.
according to the comics, because that would be helpful. I'm not really familiar with she.
Well,
Yeah.
all right. Right now, she shouldn't be Jennifer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like she shouldn't be that way.
Oh.
Okay.
What the heck? You didn't see that, right? Okay, no.
I didn't
It
see
was like
anything.
it was like a weather update that like popped on half the screen. I'm like, I don't need to know the weather. I know what it is. It's Florida. It's hot.
Right.
It's hot. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Wow! Jeez, what the
Alright.
hell, man?
Still in control, no overwhelming feelings of rage.
They
No, a
fixed the
normal
color.
amount of rage.
You do revert back to Gen form when you sleep.
Was the air horn really necessary?
For comedy, absolutely. This is a multi-year journey you're about to embark on.
All right. I'm gonna
All right,
stop it right
stop there.
there.
What?
That was horse shit.
Okay.
But here's
Yeah.
the difference. Look at what the Hulk did animation-wise versus her. The Hulk just flicked his wrist.
Exactly. I was gonna say she had to put a lot more effort into it.
Yeah,
to
like
talk.
you're reading it as one way, and I agree with that. You can read it that way, but the Hulk barely put effort.
He
in.
just tossed it. She like thrusted that.
Okay,
thing.
no,
Shot-
now
shot put that.
another thing is that they're starting off with the Hulk after Endgame. So
Which his arm just healed back. He's using his injured arm also. It's the hand that he snapped with.
Okay.
The thing is that he has rationality.
He is.
The original Hulk does not have rationality, so the starting point is different.
Well, Professor Hulk is the weakest of the Hulks in terms of the comics.
Yes.
So that's why Jennifer is... She-Hulk kind of has a baseline strength. She doesn't get to do the whole "I'm angry, I get stronger."
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't have the same.
Yeah, no. She just she stays same.
So, but my point is, he's using his injured arm, which means he's healed from the snap.
Mm-hmm.
Comic accurate for his regenerative abilities, and he's not trying.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good point. This is why we do this. Okay, so let's.
Yes. And one last thing: the skin coloring is a lot better. The proportions are a little bit better. Her hands are still messed up, but the skin coloring and upper body proportions have been worked out in the scenes on the island.
Upper body
later
proportions.
on,
Tom, really, Tom?
I meant forearm. Like
right.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Actually, she needs to have a little bit bigger butt, but hey.
And I can't see her butt though, so I'm impressed that you could tell she needs a bigger butt.
Later in the trailer, they'll just see.
You don't want to know how many times Rogue has watched these trailers.
I have to be educated.
That's what the kids are calling it these days. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Well informed. For science.
That's hilarious.
Right.
For science.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind. We're just.
Is a multi-year journey.
He flicked the wrist. She shot flipped it. Yeah.
Now, that's
your best
comic,
friend?
that's not that's comic accurate. They have a big sort of like almost brother-sister relationship more so than cousins.
That's
so
true.
So her trying to outdo him is
accurate
to the comics.
Yeah, it's true.
This line is terrible.
I have not seen this line, so we're gonna figure it out.
Spandex. Spandex is your best friend. Being a Hulk asks for balance. You have so much more to learn. Yes!
So I'm clearly nailing it at all these things.
If you want to go back to life as a lawyer, I respect that.
He doesn't mean that.
Another point. Pause for a second.
Are they treating this like Deadpool?
Breaking the fourth wall is in her character in the comics. She always addresses the audience.
Okay.
So that is a comic actually before Deadpool.
Oh, so that's why she looks kind of like surprised, like, oh, I didn't realize. Okay.
So they are keeping a comic accurate point of that. She does talk to the audience in the comics. So I'm happy they're doing that because she did it first.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's not what I'm cringing at, but okay.
What are you the dialogue, the thunderclap?
Yes.
What's wrong with the thunderclap?
She shouldn't be able to beat him.
She shouldn't be able to thunderclap him into a wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
She shouldn't be able to thunderclap Captain America at this
point.
Oh
no. Her strength level? Yeah, she could.
No, not in the beginning, dude. Not Infinity, not MCU Cap, because you're talking about Ultimate Captain America. That's why he kicked Thanos' hand with the Infinity Gauntlet. We're not talking about regular Captain America. They were doing Ultimate Captain America. So that's why that's why. So the MCU took normal Captain America and they elevated him, and then as you can see in the
cap. They used it. Well,
he also got stronger too. It was a casual progression. Like, he got beat up by Loki, but then by the time there was Infinity War, he caught Thanos by the hand. So I mean, you're talking about a steady progression. Anyway, but yeah, we're moving on.
More and more eccentric superhumans are coming out of the woodwork. We're going to launch a division for them, and I want the She-Hulk to be the face of it.
Jennifer Waters. Namaste.
I have a serious conflict of interest. This man tried to kill my cousin, Bruce.
Yeah, that's quite all right.
Oh. People only care because I'm representing Emil Blonsky.
I think they care because they're like, hey, that girl's great.
Jen, do your thing.
God, I really like this outfit.
I'm not proud of this.
Miss Walters, we answer to a higher power. Our universe is on the edge of a precipice.
I am a lawyer. We do things by the book.
The Book of Ashanti.
No, the Book of American.
That's a
laws.
terrible line.
Yeah, that would be
the Constitution.
Constitutional law.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
But that's too patriotic sounding.
Is she like the shittiest lawyer there is? And she only got this job because she's She-Hulk? It's like is that the base of this story?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm cool with them bringing the back, Abomination, and Bronsky. Like, that's cool. But also at the same time, though, I'm not stupid. I know what they're doing. They're doing the typical, oh, look, remember this? This was fun.
Yeah,
like that, right?
Member
Yeah. And I hate that term because I don't want to chalk everything up to like member berries, but
nostalgia.
The jangling of the keys.
You're talking about the second MCU movie that came out in what, 2008?
Yeah. And actually had a really good design for the Hulk and Abomination. Character designs were good.
Mm-hmm.
And that first appearance of the Hulk in that movie was so much better than what we got with Ang Lee when he breaks out of the campus.
Mm-hmm. Well, beggars can't be choosers. But anyway, we're almost done with this, so let's try to take it home.
Whether you like it or not, you're now a superhero.
Let's do this. You know that friend you had in high school who was way cooler than you were, attractive, got all the attention from everyone? Hello.
I think I'm jealous. Is that what I'm...
Now you see what I mean about her proportions being off a little bit? Like, they got rid of her hips.
Yeah.
Like, if you look at her in the leggings scene,
you're right.
She's very masculine.
She
in
is
that scene compared to on
She's
the
very
island. Like, they even changed her.
Yeah. Gosh.
Sorry, I didn't mean to point it out that
No,
way.
it's fine.
No,
It's
you're
not,
right.
That's not a female.
She
that's not
doesn't
female
have the hourglass figure. She has the more manly with the traps, and then it comes straight down. Yeah, you're right.
By the way, guys, today is today.
What is today?
What does that mean?
Huh? I'm just pointing out the background.
Oh.
Oh.
Is that hero therapy?
Like today is today. It's like, well, no crap. I mean, like, I don't know that.
Yeah.
But
tomorrow, guys, I don't want to blow your minds, but tomorrow is tomorrow, and yesterday.
Oh my God!
Guess
No.
what?
No, you're kidding.
But
So-
if you look at the name, underneath it, I know some of you probably can't read it. It says Emil Blonsky.
Yes.
Who's that?
I don't
That's
know.
a quote.
We have
Emil
no idea.
Blonsky?
It
You
says
don't know who Emil...
no, I don't off the top of my head. Sorry, dude.
Isn't that Abomination? Emil Blonsky is Abomination.
Well,
I will do the research as we speak.
I thought, is that his name?
Yeah.
I guess I never heard his first name. I thought maybe that was like a brother or something. Today is when did he say today is today?
Abomination.
Okay,
Thank
yeah.
you.
What the hell?
I'm here
dude?
for
That's-
something.
That's super weird, right?
But I'm just gonna say, like, if you go from this scene and then you have the scene with her in the dress, they exaggerate her hips
Well,
when
to
she's
make her look
walking
more
in the
feminine.
gown. Yeah, like the scene with her walking in the gown. You're past it.
You're past
Yeah, I
it.
know.
Forward a little bit. Right there.
You know that friend you had in high school?
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
wow.
got a butt.
No,
She
they
got a big-
really tightened her waist. Her
There's
waistline.
so many inconsistencies
Like
going on.
Barbie.
And then look at her dimensions when she lands.
Her legs and arms are too long.
Yeah, there's so much inconsistencies with the animation, which
in high school.
Yeah.
Look at that
Yeah.
waistline. That
And the
is
chest
a
and the
Barbie.
bust size.
Yeah,
That's Barbie. That's what I was thinking. That's Barbie
Girlfriend
proportion.
got butt. Girlfriend got butt.
Yeah, but the bust size changed again too. Was she wearing
Yeah.
a corset? What kind of corset could pull in a Hulk? Vibranium?
No,
I don't even want to know. I don't even
No,
want to know.
no, honestly, the bust size may not have actually changed because when you pull in a tighter waistline, it automatically is. It's like an
I know,
optical
but
illusion.
the imagery of it, the imagery
yeah.
from her sitting,
Mm.
and
Oh,
even
for
with
sure.
her in the.
I'll definitely say the hips changed.
The
definitely
waistline changed for sure too.
Yeah, the depth of her.
Yeah.
Is
Hmm.
there.
Yeah.
Like she's actually has the hourglass shape. She doesn't look like she's a man who's like, ugh,
Yeah.
I
Not
got,
here.
I got big lats. Like what?
I'm just saying there's so many inconsistencies. Even if the character is correct, if you have inconsistencies in the like as it's shown, how are you supposed to connect?
Wait, what are we thinking? Bad CGI or just
I don't know if it's different production houses working on different sections.
It could be. I mean, because obviously we know with a lot of the CGI going on, it's lazy.
No. I have the truth here. You want to know what the truth is?
Oh, here it comes.
Here it comes. Clayface. Crossover. It's actually Clayface.
or is She-Hulk transitioning during the film?
Hey.
Oh,
yeah, that's
boy,
possible. That's possible.
Yeah, but isn't it the whole point that she's She-Hulk?
I don't know.
You don't need another He-Hulk.
Yeah, I don't think that's what it is, but I would probably say it's inconsistency between the the editing houses. So
Z-Hulk.
But like, how do you get that far off? You know, like proportions are proportions. Like, do they not have a skeletal model that they're
should be
basing
doing shared
everything off of?
assets.
And aren't they using the technology that they used, for example, for Gollum, that they have an actor or an actress wearing all these things?
But like the Hulk model we see as Ruffalo has been worked on for like 12 years, where this She-Hulk model is brand new. So each movie,
Still, but we've been doing this for so many years now. This should not be such a significant issue.
well, the problem is though is that Disney has gotten cheap. If you look at some of the CGI and Thor: Love and Thunder and Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, there was a lot lacking for movies that cost that damn much.
And all the Disney Plus shows had
The Latino Slant said that budget cuts. It's actually there's a problem in Disney with budget cuts, and so it's like, oh my, because we were talking about, I forget what it was on his stream or somebody's stream about how it's like, I'm surprised it's Disney, they have all the money in the world, and he's like, actually.
They don't.
I know. He's like, I know a guy, and there are budget cuts.
mean, Bob Chapek does like to cut budgets.
Yes.
Plus, they like to pay themselves a lot.
Right.
Yeah.
I think his bonus is less than Iger.
For them.
Even still, everybody needs at least 12 solid gold Humvees, so.
No, I don't work for Disney for less than 15 solid gold.
Ryan,
And this is why you don't work for Disney, right?
Well, I mean, look at me. I'm diversity hire. They should be hiring me just solely for my diversity and giving me my 15 Humvees.
Well, unless you show us blue hair, Cat, it's not going to happen. So.
How do you know it's not blue?
Exactly. We can't know. I would love it if you would show up on a stream one time with a wig on top of.
Okay.
Ryan, by the way, I sent an image that I believe is a really, really beautiful figure of the
Chitara,
female
right?
character nowadays.
Twitter?
Very well proportioned. Yeah, Twitter.
The DM
On the twat.
Yeah. So.
There you go.
So maybe we can compare.
Yes.
one of my favorite, characters there.
We will compare right here.
So I think that I'm going to give him some slack. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
I really like this design. Apart from the fact that I love Chitara as a kid and as like now.
I mean,
this
she
is a
got legs for
20
days,
design.
doesn't she?
Yeah.
She's got
I-
legs for
really
days.
long though.
I would still say she has the feminine form, though. She still
For sure.
she doesn't. Okay, she doesn't have as prominent of thighs, but at the same time, though, it's a very hourglass figure. She has obviously, as Tabitha said, legs for days. I mean, I don't understand the whole, making women look masculine, because no offense, to me, guys aren't necessarily super attractive with our bulkiness all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think women on this planet are one of the most beautiful things ever, because your guys' bodies are very different. And I think that's one thing that I think most people can probably agree with. Like, your proportions are very, very appealing to not just guys, but everybody.
Right.
It's, I don't know. I don't understand why they have to steal the femininity of women to try to make them badass. Like, it makes zero sense.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Black Widow in the MCU from literally Iron Man 2. Did anybody complain about the way Scarlett Johansson looked? Did anybody complain about how Scarlett Johansson whooped ass? No. Nobody complained.
No.
So just to do a comparison, I sent you one of the, I think, comic panels from 90s She-Hulk, just to compare to, just to do like an apples to apples instead of the.
Now, what I have to say about this character that Maria, was letting us see is the fact that, I understand that guys, with women's bodies, certain things that they like looking at, but I appreciate that this character, while she has this beautiful form and she is still very attractive, very sexy, like, she's not abstract in her, except that she does have long legs. I'll, give her that. Some women do though, but like, especially in her chest, like, it's still presentable. It's still attractive. It's still, if you were gorgeous, but it's not like these weird Ziploc bags full of like stuff.
No, it's true.
Tom, where'd you send it to? Is
private
it private chat? My bad, dude. I just saw that. Bozo. Duh.
The thing is that here's the thing. I don't know why they're trying to destroy the feminine.
Much better.
The feminine character. Yeah. I think that we women, and like you said, Ryan, women have us like some sort of natural beauty.
See, and this is proportionate. She has a big chest, but she is a big woman.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my point, though. I don't think they ever really over exaggerated She-Hulk in terms of the artist that drew her.
No, I don't think so.
It's an idealized form, sort of like Wonder Woman and stuff like that. It is a
Wonder Woman's another. Like Gal Gadot, I would say, is a gorgeous woman, and the way that they portrayed her, I think, in my opinion, I don't know about you guys, but I think they did it really well. She portrays strength at the same time, grace and beauty.
I just couldn't get into that second. I just couldn't get into that second movie where she was completely okay with carrying around a guy who had his body possessed. Like, that was just.
I haven't seen the second one.
I haven't seen the second one either. So.
All right. So spoiler. She wishes Steve to be back, so Steve's soul embodies some other person.
Oh yeah.
And they do get it on. So she technically has her way with unconscious unwilling participants, I guess.
Yeah, well, Hollywood's weird about things like that. So.
Well, I can tell you it didn't sell. We got so many copies of that goddamn movie and nobody bought it. And I oh my God, we got so many copies. And I remember like a month before it came out, I'm like, we should not get this many copies. Like, even before it was released, I'm like, just it's like.
I just got a DM from Tom. He'll be here soon.
So did I. He says, he's like, I always fuck up time zones. My bad. I'm like, dude, you're good, man. It's not a big deal.
That's why you should add the EST on the end of the thing.
I thought I did. I don't
always,
know.
Man.
Well,
I meant on the background. We should.
That's.
Oh yeah, it says up there. Yeah. Okay.
That's JT's thing. That's
I thought that
thing.
was just an emoticon sticking out his tongue. Okay, all right. I thought Ryan was going old school over there.
Well, let me just say, this is why little girls want to be boys, because all their heroes are women who look like men.
What? No,
it could be that.
I think she's talking about nowadays, because look at the reboot of She-Ra. Looked like
Oh, please,
garbage.
No, don't.
Garbage.
why younger kids aren't watching American stuff. I talk to my nephews and their friends. They're watching anime, and guess what? Anime still has female form.
Yeah.
And most of the time, most animes are female-led heroines for the good part, and they're well-written characters. True, there might be some ecchi type of ecchi means fan service for non. I don't know. Ryan seems like he might not know that stuff, unless he goes down the tentacle wormholes.
Trust me, I know about the edgy side of anime. I'm not dead.
And he said it wrong.
I'm not dead.
I'm just saying. I think there's hope, and I think there's even pushback.
The Japanese like weird shit. There's nothing wrong with that. Everybody's got their stuff.
Actually, some of that was actually come from American law during the time in the 50s where they couldn't show things.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I mean, there is still some stuff. Like I started playing Kina Bridge of Spirits, and it's a female character, and she's a great female character. Warframe, the Lotus is a female character who looks like a woman. Vala Glarios, who I posted about on Twitter, really great character. You wouldn't believe that first of all, she has a chest. She actually looks like a woman. She actually. I mean, we're talking about Warframe, where one of the main heroes in one of the recent updates is a white guy.
For 1 second, not all women have to have a chest.
No,
Let's be honest.
We know that. Like,
yeah, we also.
I did not
trust us.
I'm not a biologist. I don't know.
What is a woman? What is a woman?
What does a woman look like?
I'm just saying that.
I've seen men with bigger chests than me. Okay, so what is a woman?
Oh God.
Oh man.
All I'm saying is Vala Glarios is an amazing character who.
So somewhere, Dax's ears are burning.
What is he doing? Is he praying?
I don't know, but somewhere Dax's ears are burning. He's like,
I'm sorry, I was trying not to say something bad.
Oh, okay.
Just to say there. It is the breadth of the rainbow or the breadth of the hillside that they come in.
Just embrace the chest feeding, Tom.
No, no,
please.
No.
Okay, let's get back.
Say that. I was trying to be nice.
Are we done with She-Hulk? Are we done with She-Hulk, or do we?
No. There's something very important at the end.
Okay, so let's finish this.
Rogue sounds so disgruntled about the ending right here.
I know.
There is something important.
Way cooler than you were attractive. Got all the attention from everyone. Hello.
I think I'm jealous. Is that what I'm feeling?
There's your carrot.
Oh, please don't do this.
Just to be on the level, the Daredevil from there is also appearing in the Spider-Man cartoon that they're releasing on Disney Plus or Disney XD or something like that. It's Charlie Cox, Matt Murdock.
What do they call the Daredevil series? It's Daredevil the origin or the beginning?
No, it's coming from the Born Again storyline.
Yeah, that's right.
Which I hope isn't that the one that Kevin Smith did?
I don't know. That's a good question. If Kevin Smith did it, it's going to be a pile of shit.
Well, this was well before anything recent. At least that story for the Born Again.
It doesn't mean they're not going to warp it.
No, I know.
No, I watched the whole first season of Daredevil, and quite frankly, it was a masterpiece.
Daredevil and Punisher are great Netflix series. Jessica Jones, while I love David Tennant in it, I just could not like the story of Jessica Jones in the comics with the Marvel Max series is so broken and so adult. You can't really put it correctly in film without it being a hard R. And they definitely cut corners because, I mean, the Purple Man, that dude is maniacal and sick on like Joffrey levels. And
I've only watched like the first season.
Second season of Daredevil is a masterpiece.
the first season, I thought it was great. And I would be really sad if they destroyed a character that worked well in its own series.
You mean like Kenobi? Or Thor? Or Doctor Strange? Or
Loki?
Oh God!
I like
Halo?
I don't. They already destroyed all those characters. Why are they so eager to keep destroying more?
Because they're shattering ceilings.
No, they're they don't want to pay authors.
That need
They
no
don't
man.
want to pay authors.
I
They
would
have
just
to
like,
pay royalties.
I would just like to,
was an excellent character as a woman in Clone Wars. Amazing character, a woman.
and then fast forward to Rey.
Don't even get me started. We're talking
Rey
like
Skywalker.
Janeway. We're talking.
Rey is a
Captain
Palpatine.
Weir.
No. Rey is something different. Okay, Rey is not a character.
Janeway, the captain from Stargate Atlantis. Weird.
And Reylos are weird. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Kieran
Elizabeth
Reese, Jadzia Dax. This
They-
was in the 90s. Leia.
Kimberly from the Power Rangers.
The 80s and 90s had better characters.
Go,
Don't even want to get me started on another
Rangers.
ramp.
Also, Amy Jo Johnson is a sweetheart in person. I've met her like 4 times. She's amazing. Sorry. That is Kimberly.
No. You can talk about
Samantha
Power Rangers all you
Carter.
want.
Sorry.
Yes, exactly.
Samantha Carter from SG1.
Samantha Carter's great. And so is
Yeah.
the doctor in that.
Oh, Janet Fraser.
Yeah. And she was only supposed to be a bit character, and I love how
Exactly.
they
Yes!
even
Oh, yeah,
gave her a
she's
great
awesome.
send-off.
My family loved Elizabeth Weir from Stargate Atlantis. My
She was
family,
pretty
we
cool.
watched Stargate Atlantis every night. We watched an episode of it. We love
I
Stargate.
actually think like Stargate Universe, they kind of did some of the female characters a little bit worse, especially with the senator's daughter and stuff.
Well, a
but
lot of the
Yeah.
fan base is not very happy with Stargate Universe.
I liked some of it.
I've only seen like the first episode, and I was like, no. So then I
like the show. I liked it.
SG1 is pretty good. In my opinion,
pretty good.
is
Pretty good.
easy.
All right, I'm gonna skip blasphemy. I like
Trouble,
Sliders better.
Trouble.
Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Best Star
All
Trek
right,
ever.
all right.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Next
I'm
generation,
first.
and then
Yeah,
we
Next
can do-
Generation.
Yeah, Deep
Next
Space Nine.
Generation.
No, Next Generation beats it all, man.
No. Cisco punched Q.
Nah, forget it.
I-
It was the whole
honestly-
crew.
Ooh, Lady
Honestly,
War.
Oh
Fair.
no. It's like
I
you
like
hit me.
Enterprise.
I was
The
okay.
only time we got an American captain on the starship.
Wait, what?
Cisco.
Star Trek Enterprise.
Cisco
like that
is
show.
American.
With Scott Bakula, I mean, I like it. It was more of the
Enterprise
Wild West.
wasn't terrible. No,
No, it
Enterprise
wasn't terrible.
Um,
Cisco was American.
I know
the
some
best
people
second
are
officer.
also
I don't
iffy on
care if
Voyager.
second
I liked
officer.
Voyager.
And
I like
T'Pol.
Voyager.
I liked Voyager.
Some
T'Pol
people are
was,
iffy on Voyager.
Something
Um,
to look at.
Deep Space Nine is also good, but you
Oh,
can't
Deep
beat
Space Nine is very good. Yeah.
No. Cisco's my man. Cisco, I love Cisco. I based a character on Cisco. I made Viso's boss based on Cisco. Love
So now,
Cisco.
now the big test for Kat is Tucker Carlson or Cisco.
Cisco. Hands down. No. You see, there's a difference. Cisco is hot. Tucker Carlson is handsome.
There is a difference.
There's a
That-
difference.
There is
a
a difference. Yeah,
difference.
there is a difference.
Yeah.
Fair
So
enough.
this is similar to Tabitha's Henry Cavill Idris Elba debate.
Yes, there you go. Although nobody knew why I was comparing Henry Cavill to and Idris Elba.
Now I don't see it with those two, but Cisco on the other hand. come on.
That is a good question. Why were you comparing them?
Because I was watching a movie with Idris Elba, and I'm like, everybody thinks the world of Henry Cavill, but I think Idris Elba is a much more attractive and interesting person.
I
Nah.
actually think Henry Cavill, when you look at him outside of movies, is probably more earnest.
Well, he's just another stereotypical, handsome, buff Hollywood actor.
Who was fat, who got into shape, who's
excuse
a
me.
nerd. He
He's a
plays
nerd.
D&D. He plays
That doesn't
World
mean
of Warcraft.
anything.
He made his own. He built his own computer. That matters. He
Yeah,
seems
that-
grounded, more so than Idris Elba. Idris Elba was in The Wire. Like he had a big start and everything like that.
Oh, I didn't necessarily mean their personal lives. I just, as far as viewing them, I find them more enjoyable to watch. I don't really have a thing for Idris Elba. I happened to be watching a movie last night. There he was, and I was just like, you know what? I'm going to post this and just see what happens, because I know a lot of the girls on Twitter are always drooling for whatever reason over Henry Cavill. So
no. Sorry, but Avery Brooks beats all of them. No. Avery Brooks. Sorry.
This is the females' time. I'm
a Sean Bean gal myself.
You have
so
fun. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
I can't really say.
Oh, wait, what? Legion? What? Huh? All right. Well,
Tom, Rose, what kind of guys are you?
I guess.
Who do you find more attractive?
I will say that I think, aesthetically speaking, Henry Cavill has a more symmetrical form.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's just another really attractive, hot dude.
Yeah, but
now
I will say this.
So what?
I will say this: Idris Elba in Luther is a great actor. He's a very good actor. I think that there's a big difference between being a great actor and also Idris Elba's like what, 60, right now?
I don't know. Is he?
Like, he's been around for a while. Because The Wire was on in the early 2000s, and he was like 30 then.
Well, I just posted a picture of Avery Brooks as Cisco.
I'm not looking at.
Rogue. He's 49.
He's 49.
Whoa, he's 49. Tucker Carlson is like 49, and look at Tucker Carlson.
Idris Elba, he's like.
Sorry, Idris Elba for
49.
I mean, what do they say? Black don't crack. I don't know.
I can't believe he's 49.
Oh, there he is. There's the man.
What am I saying? Where's what man? You're all looking.
Checking the private chat, Rogue. There he is.
Oh yeah, I'm not looking at dudes. I can talk about.
But it's Avery Brooks.
Look at this dude. Oh, this dude. Who is that?
That's Avery Brooks.
That's Cisco.
Oh,
that's Cisco. Yeah.
Very average looking. Okay.
Nah, he's good looking.
Tabitha's so harsh.
Like, look, it's not like I'm into really hot guys. Like I said, like my first Hollywood crush was Sean Bean. Always will be. Okay, like.
Dude, Sean Bean was great in GoldenEye 007. Are you kidding me?
Of course he is. I'm just.
I also think Sean Bean at a certain point in time was a model.
I'm sure they all at some point were models, pretty much.
Now Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford. Now there's a manly man.
Yeah.
Have any of you ever watched Graham Norton? That's a talk show over in the UK.
Yes.
No.
Did you see? No. Did you see when Man of Steel was coming out? They went through the whole little spiel about how Henry Cavill got the role for Superman and everything like that.
Not a bad looking man. I got to be honest. He makes bald beautiful.
Yeah, he's one of the few.
He could be a neighbor across the street. Like there's.
Oh come on! How about David Tennant then?
David Tennant's a cool guy. I got a picture somewhere of him.
Dude?
With him. Yeah, I met him at Wizard World. It was $400.
Skinny.
Yeah, isn't David consider?
Looks like Tabitha prefers a little bit more.
Oh, I gotta make a Corpus character based on him too.
He's got like the body of a teenager.
Are you like a dad bod person? Is that what you're looking for? A dad bod?
No, I'm more of like a Russell Crowe in Robin Hood kind of gal. Like just one giant ab. Like I hate chiseled abs. Just one giant ab.
so a keg. That's one giant ab.
Well, but he was muscular, right? He was muscular, but he wasn't chiseled.
That's the dad bod. You have definition.
No, dad bods don't have like they're not necessarily the average dad bod is not muscular. Like it just exists.
It just exists.
You know who looks like your dad and your grandfather and like, you know what? Jeremy Boring from the Daily Wire. He's not, he just, you look at it with the gray beard and the,
he looks like 2 steps from Gollum in Lord of the Rings.
Jeremy Boring from the Daily Wire. He looks like your grandfather. Well, your grandfather. I don't know.
I mean, he's like, what, 5'5" or something? He doesn't look that big.
I don't know how tall he is. I just know he looks.
We got really distracted while you were gone.
We were talking about She-Hulk, and now we're talking about the men we prefer.
Yeah, no, I figured it would go off the rails. That's why I left. And also, I had to use the restroom facilities.
Well,
and
you're at that age.
I might have. Wow, dude. All right, it's okay.
The finger's coming soon.
It's the medication. All right, I blame the VA.
If you don't know what that means,
I know what it means. There's a prostate exam. You weirdo.
But Tabitha looked confused.
It sounded wrong, and I'm like, okay. I know that sometimes when I say things,
Look, all right. You know what?
So are we done? Like with?
Can we go to the next trailer?
Talking about fingers up butts.
Oh God.
Oh God. I'm gonna leave.
Yeah,
I didn't say it. You
I didn't
said it.
sign
I
up
just gave
for
the
that.
image.
Marie, I don't think anybody signs up for that.
No, you have to. You pay for it.
Okay.
Oh,
Next
all
trailer.
right.
Next
Black
trailer.
Panther, Wakanda forever.
Can I just say
Let's see. No,
how-
okay, I want to see this. See.
I know, but before the market, them using Chadwick Boseman's Twitter.
I saw
that was
that was distasteful. Yeah.
That's disrespectful.
I would agree.
Before the trailer started, I just wanted to say that, like,
I know.
Now, you guys, I'm assuming, like the rest of you, are pretty familiar with this character from the comic books.
I am.
Not really. Black Panther, not really.
Okay. Because I mean, like,
I'm more of an X-Men
I like
comic.
the trailer, but I'm not sure how accurate it is to different things. Of course,
there are two things that are missing from Black Panther in the movies from the comics. Black Panther in the movies is brilliant. He is the second or third smartest man on the planet. They give him none of that agency in the movies. They make him more of just a
diplomatic.
Okay.
Yeah, but they don't show any of his scientific knowledge. He's literally like next to Tony Stark and Reed Richards.
Yeah,
in terms of intelligence.
Yeah, so Reed Richards is going to be the smartest man on the planet, and then of course, yes, T'Challa is going to be in the neighborhood of I would say Tony Stark. But they kind of gave all that agency to Shuri, which I don't have a problem with at the same time.
I like Shuri.
I did. I like Letitia Wright. I know that she's on the blacklist, so to speak. No pun intended, because she was talking about certain things that people got grumpy about. But let's dive into this because this is the first official trailer we've gotten.
It's official teaser too, so there's stuff that's missing.
There was so much problem with Shuri.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's take a look here. Oh, my bad.
No woman, no cry.
So this is his girlfriend, right?
No, that was what's his name's girlfriend, the bad guy. Remember?
Bad guy?
Well,
No,
not Killmonger, not Killmonger. The other guy that's
the rivaling tribe.
M'Baku.
I don't think it was M'Baku. No, it was.
Go back a little bit. I was.
Go back.
That was the wife of what's his name?
That's Okoye.
Yes,
Okoye.
That's not Okoye. That's
Night.
Not
oh God. The N one.
Naya.
I don't want to say anything
Nala.
wrong.
No, not Nala.
Wrong movie.
All right, I'm looking it up.
For a second, I thought it was Willow Smith.
I'm going to say something, and I don't want to say the wrong one. So,
circle of life.
Wait, how many more extra people are they putting in here that weren't here before?
A lot.
I thought it was. I thought it was his girlfriend.
Yeah.
No. Say stuff like that.
No.
She's not even listed on the top billing for the cast.
He didn't have a girlfriend. He didn't have a wife. He came home.
Nakia.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you. That's who she is. This is not a Koye.
Fine.
No.
So
that's Nakia.
But her husband was one of the ones that stood up and supported Killmonger, thus making him a bad guy.
Oh, but that guy's not in the film.
Okay.
He's not in the film. No, he's not in the film.
because he was filming the Nope. At the time.
he was filming something else.
Let's see.
I'm also going to bet that's the end of the movie.
What?
That's the end of the movie.
Thank you.
What, Tom?
I'm going to start off with that.
I'm going to say that right now. That's the end of the movie.
R2 says, "Hey guys, sorry I can't be there eating dinner with my hipster sister and her family."
I like her already. I like your sister already.
Thoughts and prayers are with you.
Oh God, my hipster.
The power of Christ
sister
compels you.
Yeah. God bless you, sir. God bless you. Jesus, my hipster sister and her family.
That's why friends are always better than family. You pick your friends, you can't pick your family.
Like
I love my family, so
I love my family.
If only she knew what we talked about, she would call you a racist.
Ouch.
I've been
Probably would call
my
me
brother
too.
for about 10 years.
We're all gonna get canceled now.
We've only
Wait.
gotten 10 seconds into this video.
Yeah.
No, I'm all right. Fine. I've watched this before, so I'll be quiet until the end, and I'll talk about it afterwards.
All right, fair enough. Here we go.
Hey, little darling, don't shed no tear. No woman, no cry. Good friends we have, and good friends we've lost along the way. In this great future, you can't forget your past.
Oh, there she is.
So dry your tears.
All right. So,
Wait, you said you were gonna wait until the end.
well, no, we're coming to the. So they're not doing a base of Atlanteans.
R2 says, "Have a good night, guys. Miss
We
you
miss
all.
you
Yeah, we
too.
miss you too, buddy.
I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully.
Just try to survive the dinner with your sister, who probably hates all of us if she knew what we talked about. But family's forever.
I don't know. I'm a very delightful person.
As a
No, dude, you have the wrong opinions. I'll tell you that right now. You
Oh
have
no,
the
but I'm
wrong
smart enough
opinions.
to say the wrong opinions around people.
You are on this stream. You have the wrong opinions.
Oh, look at that gorgeous baby.
So
we can't see his face.
They're
I don't know,
changing. They're changing Atlanteans, which were in the comics for Namor, to a Mesoamerican. based
I
on,
heard
like-
about that. I wanted to know more about that because he looks like an interesting character, but I saw that there were some
they're
disgruntled people.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't. If the character's done well, I just don't like his outfit, and we'll see why. Like,
What do you
this is
mean? He
definitely-
doesn't have one. What are you talking about?
I don't need to see how big his stuff is.
Shh. Silence about the size of the penis.
I keep it subtle.
Let's see.
I don't remember that.
Penis
being-
silence, Tom. Okay.
I will say that's a cool outfit, though.
So they can do that.
Everything's gonna be alright.
Looks like
Everything's
Stargate.
gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright.
I am queen of the most powerful nation in the world, and my entire family is gone. Have I not given everything?
Wait, what?
Who's saying
Wait, what? That was. Were there blue Smurfs there?
Okay, so the Atlanteans in the comics, except for Namor, who is a hybrid, are blue.
Yes.
Okay.
So they are actually.
It's
Maria's like,
Avatar.
is this Avatar?
It's
Yeah,
Avatar,
exactly.
bitches.
Um,
Who's excited?
Um,
I can't believe Avatar is coming out in November, by the way, just for the record.
December.
I gotta make myself a couple of the Avatar.
Is it December?
characters.
It's taking the Star Wars Christmas slot.
Okay, well, I'm 1 month off. Doesn't mean it's good. Never mind.
Wait
Yeah,
to find out.
Oh no! For
man.
example, that I saw her face. I saw T'Challa's ex-girlfriend / sweetheart / whatever she was. She was
Nakia.
there.
Mm-hmm.
She was there.
Well, I also think the part where it's Angela Bassett, right? The mother.
Yeah, that's his mother.
I think that line
Yeah.
of dialogue comes from the snap, because I think she wasn't snapped away. So I think that line of dialogue comes from then, because it would make sense in terms of continuity story wise.
That is something I have a difficult time remembering when I watch these movies. Is the snap, like remembering that half the world wasn't there and these stories don't. You know.
It's because they
enough.
barely address it. That's what's so horrendous. Like in the Eternals, they're like, oh, you guys didn't, you guys didn't help with Thanos, and they're like, oh, we only fight what?
Well,
what
they're
they
not.
call-
They're not gonna ever. I'm just gonna. Yeah, I can use this.
No. Seriously, the Eternals only fight. They're not variants. What are they?
Right.
They're
I never.
The deviants.
didn't even see
deviants. Thank you.
Eternals. I
Guess
haven't
what?
seen Eternals.
Thanos is half deviant.
Yep.
Oh,
What? Only full deviants count?
that's right. You didn't read the fine print.
Yeah, a half deviant doesn't count. Like, what the hell are you talking? Do we have a guest?
Is Tom coming now?
We got JT.
Oh
no! Who invited this guy?
Hey.
Hey,
if,
buddy. How you doing, man?
So
Ryan, you can check in the private chat for the Atlantean image, so people can see what they look like.
All right.
I only got like 5 minutes, but I wanted to get on the show with Ryan because he keeps complaining that I'm not on his show.
I'm just
so now
fucking with you,
I can
dude.
say that I'm here.
I gotta fuck with you. You know that.
Hello, everyone. How's it going?
Hey, JT.
Hello.
Good to see you,
Yeah.
man. We missed you.
I'm sorry
Oh,
I couldn't
yeah?
play Fortnite with you today.
It's all right. I know you were drunk.
Okay, now that I'm back, we can play Fortnite. So let me know when y'all want to do it.
Yeah, let me know.
I can do it a
The
lot.
purchased
whenever
one or
people-
the free one?
The free.
Yeah.
Are you
There's
talking
only
on
a
your
free one.
phone?
It's all
Okay.
free.
Yeah, I was
Well,
gonna
you
say
can- you
Fortnite
can
is
pay-
free.
Right. You
can
just pay for
you can
the
pay for
additional
the
stuff.
$20 things. So they're the Atlanteans from Marvel.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Okay,
they
fair
are
enough.
supposed to be
Right.
blue.
I always thought Neymar looked like Spock.
Yeah, he came around in the 60s, right? Or no, earlier than
Spock
that.
came out in the 60s. Neymar apparently,
No,
I
he
just
meant,
found
like-
out, came out earlier.
Yeah, like 30s, early 30s, I think.
Yeah, that's what my big surprise was. I thought he was a
Yeah, I think
Spock
so, yeah.
copy.
I mean, that's the thing that kind of pisses me off because he is the first mutant. Like he
Ah.
is
Mhm.
in terms of release date, not actual Marvel. There's other ones before, but whatever.
I don't know if we're gonna get that though. I don't know if that's because they made Kamala Khan the first mutant. Yeah.
Well,
No, they made her the first mutant.
no, but we don't know the lifespan of Namor.
No, that's true. We don't know the lifespan of Namor, but Kamala Khan technically is the first official mutant done by Disney. So unless they retcon that and acknowledge it previously.
Well, I'm just gonna,
I like it.
I'm just gonna go into the connotations of you have a Latino Mesoamerican based people.
Excuse me, sir. Latinx?
Hey,
Why does that sound like such a fair?
Wait, whoa, wait,
I'm
wait.
just
We have a
gonna
bigger
I'm
issue
just gonna-
here.
I'm gonna go Mesoamerican.
Excuse
No,
me,
we have a
Latin-
bigger issue here than all of this.
Please.
I'm gonna give you the eye, Ryan. Don't give me that.
No,
You
we're
need to look
missing
at
something
the wrong
very
way.
I have to
important.
look the other way.
You're
Maria.
looking at Rose.
Why are you giving me the eye?
Oh, wait. We are missing something very important here. You got Mesoamerica, you've
Other
got
way, other way.
Wakanda. Who came first? The ancient Egyptians.
There it is,
Where
there it
is our where's our
I like
super
this thing, by
mega
the way.
kingdom?
That's what
Isn't
Moon Knight's
that,
for.
isn't that Moon Knight?
It feeds my soul when
Not
you do
good
that.
enough. I
Right.
want a mega sphinx walking
But-
the streets and
What is this? Mummy's alive? Does anyone remember that show, by the way?
yes, I do. remember
Yes,
that.
yes, I do.
By the way, is
What-
that how that
are
word is
are
supposed
our
to be
kings
pronounced?
coming unwrapped and
I
coming
like it.
alive
What?
and being
Which
super
word?
mega mutants or something? Huh?
Thanks.
Like Latinx? Is that really how they pronounce that?
No,
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 no.
no,
it's Latin.
no.
Only woke
Latin.
white
No.
men.
It's
Woke
Latinx or
people.
Latinx. That's how
Latinx. I could never take that seriously. That just
That-
sounds like a Hispanic Tinkerbell. Like
that is how
Very.
morons.
That's what it
You
is.
just gave me a great meme idea. Thank you.
Latinx.
This is how morons who don't understand the Hispanic language is gendered. So you have
well, most other languages
Most
are.
languages are.
Most-
Arabic is
yes.
gendered, but
English,
people
I think,
call it
might be the only
Arab,
one
but-
that's not.
Yeah,
But
but what
even-
about Filipinx?
Oh God.
oh god.
For a non-gender.
I have
language.
Filipino friends. They would not be happy.
How about Mandarinx?
What?
Look, look. Arabic is gendered, but you guys call us all Arabs, male or female. But technically, Arabic is gendered. But if anybody calls me an Arabex, there will be flames.
What about Arbex? Yeah.
Arbix.
That sounds like a weird Arby's.
Cat, you literally.
Okay, this
for fuck's sake.
You're giving them an idea. Don't give them the idea.
Oh God,
they're gonna do it next.
We're breaking new stupid ground on this show that they're gonna take to heart.
I'm gonna go back to my statement of you have a Mesoamerican culture going against a African Wakandan culture, and basically that's like LA's past 50 years of conflict.
God.
Wow. Oh, okay. Well, on that note.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I can see where he's going with that.
Maybe.
To a degree.
So basically,
and if you look at the end of the trailer, you do see Namor on the ground.
So basically,
they've already revealed the story then.
Well,
you can never trust a Marvel trailer because sometimes it's in the beginning or the end or some prequel. That scene where you see Black Panther could be where he dies, and then Namor maybe kills him, and they have to have some revenge.
Where you see the non-female butt.
Yeah, because they have to explain why they're killing off T'Challa.
The other thing is where do they get the feathers from underwater?
That's Ironheart.
No, that's not Ironheart.
She was bald in the last movie, by the way.
No, she wasn't.
No, she wasn't.
Okay,
she had
like a slight buzz afro cut.
His girlfriend?
Yeah.
No, it's not his girlfriend.
Yes. Sweetheart. Yes.
It is his girl.
Yeah,
Thank
we don't.
I
talk
told you
about-
guys. You guys don't listen to me.
Sorry.
No one listens to Maria.
I believed you, Maria, because I knew what you were talking about.
Sorry, Maria. You're right.
I agreed.
Thank you, Tabitha.
Yeah. Sorry.
Rogue needs some coloring on his cheeks. He's a little red.
I'm always red. I'm jolly. I'm one step away from Santa Claus.
Santa and
I did that one time in high school as I was a Santa. So I don't.
That's cute.
Should it be Santix now?
Jesus Christ!
Santix.
No,
You're giving them ideas now.
I didn't have a Mrs. Claus. It was sad.
Well, apparently the guy from the
tree touched me.
I've not seen that clip.
He's fighting trees.
Oh man,
though.
that went down in
He's
history.
combating trees.
The way you said that, just so gentle. The tree touched.
Yeah, because he was
He
like
was
3
drunk,
sheets to the
too.
wind.
He was drunk in that clip too.
R2 has 10 minutes of that stream that I wish he didn't have. But I don't
That's the
know what
best
he
part,
can do
dude.
with.
Oh, we have it in our Google Drive, just waiting to be posted.
Yeah.
Something tells me that Tom from Midnight's Edge took one look in what is going on here and went, you know what? I think I need a nap.
Probably when we're talking about She-Hulk and women.
Well, he
and
said
all
he
that.
had a stream that he had to do at 9.
All right,
Or
well,
maybe it
I
was
gotta
when
run.
I asked Rogue what his preference and
All right,
men
JT. Appreciate you coming on, buddy. We miss you.
Yeah.
All right.
Much love to the family.
Hey, check in on
JT.
Saturday, Salty Nerd. I'll be there. So
I have
Oh, and
Right.
Sunday with comic and
Yeah.
cosmetics.
yeah.
JT's become the most popular guy on our After the Weekend crew.
Hey! Oh,
There's Tom.
There he is.
All right, there you go. All right, see ya.
Get out of here, JT. We hate you. Just see you, buddy.
Bye, JT.
Y'all talking.
Good
nonsense,
evening.
though. Well, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
We have the
How's
best
everybody
computer
doing?
right now.
Outstanding. Thanks for coming on, man. We really appreciate it.
Sorry for the screw up in time zones. That's my fault.
No, it's
you can blame
partially.
Brian.
I always get them
partially-
flip flopped. It's always like the West is no wait, it's the other way around. West Coast, East Coast. Yeah, never mind. That was my fault.
No, you're good, dude. It was partially my fault. You told me that you forget things, and I should remind you, and I didn't today. So I'll take the L. Don't worry about it. We're glad you're here. Obviously, welcome to our guest. We're talking about Marvel Studios' Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. Everybody's excited.
Goody.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
I mean, I liked the trailer. I honestly did, but I don't. I think that's
Do you
the
think we're
blessing.
going to have the Heath Ledger effect to this similarly? Because of because of Chadwick Boseman passing?
Yes. Yes.
What do you mean by that?
I think it's going to make a lot. It's going to make a lot of money because
Dark Knight made a lot of. I would assume there was Heath Ledger's passing gave a lot to the
next
movie box office, and also him getting the posthumous Academy Award.
Yes.
Well, he did a great job.
But I don't think you're going to have the same effect here fully because I don't think there's no footage for them to use for this.
They'll probably find something.
They'll create something.
In my opinion, yes, it's gonna
So
happen.
you think we're going to get something with the ancestral plane and he'll be there?
Yeah,
and whoever
like
is
that.
the next Black Panther will talk.
They're gonna pull a Qui-Gon.
So
one line of dialogue at the end.
I don't even necessarily think that. I think he'll just be he'll be an image, or possibly what they did with Carrie Fisher for the Rise of Skywalker. That's
deep fake maybe.
But they had a lot of footage for Rise of Skywalker from the other films.
Or what they did for The Mandalorian season 2. Luke Skywalker.
Well, I mean,
I don't think they're going to deep fake him. I think people will be upset about that.
I heard a rumor that he will be in there in a CGI version.
Oh, okay.
I would agree with Tom.
Okay.
I would agree with Tom about that one. I think Disney is going to pull out all the stops because they're going to need to.
And I think.
Go ahead, buddy.
I was just going to say, I think it'll have the opposite effect of Dark Knight and Fast and the Furious, because unlike those two, Heath Ledger had already finished his job for Dark Knight, and they were in the middle of shooting when they lost Paul Walker. So that's a little different. He was already in the movie. The difference here is that people are already upset that you have a movie called Black Panther with no Black Panther in it. And the whole thing feels like it's a funeral for his character. You already have people that are upset that they're using his Twitter to promote this. And I heard a rumor. Yeah, I heard a rumor that they are going to have at least his face CGI'd in there. I have no idea exactly how it's going to work, but I have a theory that scene we've seen at the end of the trailer with him flicking out his claws. If you look in the distance there, you can see Namor. I have an idea that this movie is basically going to be set up that it's made to look like, or Namor kills Black Panther over some reason that was a lie set up by either Doctor Doom or somebody else, and it'll come to pass at the end. But that's what's setting up this whole war between the two factions, is that Namor kills Black Panther is what's probably going to happen.
Oh, that's gonna be really rough. If that's what they're gonna do, no, that will not play well.
Like I said, it'll probably be more like it'll look like he did and he actually didn't, kind of thing. And it'll be like I said, and then at the end you'll find out the whole time it was Victoria Von Doom. But yeah.
Well, we
that's just a theory though. So
yeah,
no, you're good, man.
You're that's how the trailer plays. I can see that completely.
Well, that's actually why I asked him to come on, because he's very good with predictions going forward and stuff like that. So that's why I wanted Tom to come on, because we literally San Diego Comic-Con, they dropped a mess of everything, and so let's just
and they blocked Yellow Flash.
We have we have a couple more minutes. We got one more,
Yeah, we got one more minute. There she is. Yeah.
The world and my entire family is gone. Have I not given everything?
There he was. I think it was the scene where
and then a massive sphinx walks through the screen and whacks everyone aside because Egypt.
There, sorry, it was T'Challa.
I'm gonna be honest.
It was a scene.
So what's the possibility of it being T'Chaka? Like I said, we don't have the age range for Namor. Could that have been could it be more of a blood feud that goes longer?
I don't necessarily think that's going to be what happens. They're going to have to address, they're going to have to address the fact that, Chadwick Boseman is dead.
You see the funeral. You see the funeral. So yeah.
So they're going to have to address that. I
You
don't
see
know if
Ironheart
they're going
for a second.
you see the Ironheart thing like woohoo.
Am I the only person that's saying where's Bucky?
Yes.
Like I feel like
the White Wolf. Yes,
he should be here.
Yeah,
Bucky should be part of this movie.
Well, but again, this is only the teaser, so there will be more to come.
They didn't even list him in the credits at the end. Like there were like the names they listed at the end of the trailer. Like he's not listed in IMDb for it. I just think
Maybe they don't want you to know that. I don't know.
I mean, obviously they don't want to have any other more like they get the one white male in the movie. That's about it.
Martin Freeman.
You
have Martin Freeman. So just to ask, I think I asked this earlier. I'm not sure if I got an answer. Wakanda Forever is the end of Phase 4, correct?
Oh, don't know. I thought Guardians 3 was.
No, that's Phase
You got
5.
me.
Okay. Tabitha, how much longer do you think you have?
Just a couple minutes.
I mean, if you want to plug your channel and bounce, I know you don't feel good. So if you want to go, do it.
Okay. Yeah, I appreciate it. Just get some more tea.
You got the Rona. It's fine. I'm just kidding.
No. Well, as far as we know, it's allergies. So, but yeah. You wanted me to speak now? Is that?
Yeah. I mean, would you like me? You want me to put you like full screen? I mean, it's,
I didn't know what the cue was. That's all. But yeah, thanks for having me back on again. It's been a while, I know. But yeah, I've got a stream on tomorrow. You can follow my channel, which is Dreaming Tabitha, and I've got a stream with a Troubled Green tomorrow morning at 11:30, teaching Alasia how to paint, and should be lots of fun. So I'll be having Joker's voice on next month. Looking forward to that too.
Oh, cool.
So I've got some other people lined up, so got some fun stuff on the YouTube channel for sure. And was supposed to have some new chibis out this week, but I got behind with other art projects, so those will be coming out.
Oh, and you've been posting them on your Instagram account. I've been watching.
Yeah.
So cool.
Is your Etsy still up? It's still up?
It is. Yep.
Outstanding. Go to her Etsy because she is extremely talented, and she's created very very many Star Wars chibis, especially the iconic one of Cara Dune, Gina Carano, who she does recognize it, and she has signed it, which is in the background. So she's a little bit famous.
You got you.
She thinks it's cheap.
Why are you looking up at me?
Because we.
She froze.
Oh no, the crochet first.
New microphone still freezing.
And she's looking right up at you. Okay. But it was great to see everybody and hang out, and I hope you all have a great rest of the stream though. So
go follow her on YouTube because she's getting towards 1,000.
117 left?
Something like I don't know, something like that. Close.
Okay.
So, but bye guys.
We'll see you,
Bye,
Tabitha. Appreciate you.
Bye,
Much
Tabitha.
love. All right, so let's get super
like
sexist
Tom's had
and
a
put
thing
the
of-
guys on top like we should.
Oh, I
But
feel
I
the
like to
weight of
be a
the
power
patriarchy.
bottom.
Yeah. Don't give me that look, woman.
Glad no one heard what I said. Glad no one heard what I said.
What do you say?
She kissed me. Okay, so let's not with this. I don't think our guest is here for dirty looks and,
No.
weird.
No, the only person
joke.
that I give the eye to is you, Ryan, and you know it.
I know that.
Tom, I'm just wondering, do you think that there'll be enough of a backlash for them to change course possibly in the next film? So if Shuri does take the mantle, will there be any change in course if there's enough of a backlash?
Yeah, well, I would imagine so. They're definitely going to have to consider something. Of course, what's funny is you have that bit in the trailer where Angela Bassett says, "My whole family is gone." So there's people speculating they kill off Shuri too.
Do you think that could be during the blip?
Could be.
I don't know. That sounds more like it was a result of this.
I'm just saying because
ongoing battle between the two factions. Yeah.
I was just curious because they both Shuri and T'Challa were gone for the blip. They didn't show any image of.
That is a good point. That is a good point.
I don't know.
I mean,
speculation on my part.
I don't know.
It depends. He's right. They could be bouncing around time wise too in the movie. We don't know that.
Yeah.
Because they did the same thing in the first Black Panther. So it seems like Ryan Coogler does like to do more nonlinear storytelling. What happened?
I don't know. My awesomeness somehow elevated me.
He got demoted evidently midstream.
Let's be honest. We have to have the guest at the top, and then of course, Kat started out as a guest.
You really don't. I'm fine with wherever I want.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just messing with Rogue Disney because well, that's what we do. We all screw with each other. If I really wanted to, to get weird, we'd put Maria up here and she'd have to look down on me like she always does. So, just kidding. As for I don't know how Disney's going to get a win on this one, in my opinion, with Wakanda Forever. I don't feel like
they could have made M'Baku Black Panther.
They could have, but I don't think that would satisfy everyone. He
almost beat T'Challa.
But whatever they do here, they're going to piss somebody off. This is literally, in my opinion, this is the identity politics Olympics, and they're not going to win on this one because if you make Shuri Black Panther, then you're going to piss off a certain set of people who no matter who you make Black Panther, there are people who are loyal to Chadwick Boseman. They're going to be mad. They're going to be like, "Oh, well, you should have did it this way, and it's trash, and it's horrible, and blah blah blah."
Not to talk out of whatever, but there is the lack of prominent male Black figures for youth to have in films, and you're going to make what was a big cultural thing with Black Panther, with Chadwick Boseman, with a male king, regal, honest, all good characteristic traits for him. He was a good man, and you're going to get rid of that icon for them, and that's a big thing. I think, not speaking out of terms, but after watching Dark Council recently, it's a big thing in the Black community.
I wouldn't say it's just that. You're talking about a very solid. I'm not saying that the Black Panther movie was phenomenal. I know it was a cultural thing, but as a Marvel movie, it was. I liked it. I liked it. Is it the best Marvel movie ever? No. But is Chadwick Boseman as T'Challa very, very likable? Very much so. He was a great part of Civil War. And then to see what goes forward to where he becomes friends with Steve Rogers, he becomes friends with Bucky Barnes. I actually think in Endgame, when he's the first one to walk out of the portal and he has that look on his face, knowing that, knowing who Steve Rogers is, that he, I thought that was a great moment. And that's all Chadwick Boseman, I'm just saying.
No, I know. I have Endgame gripe where that should have been.
Oh, everybody's got Endgame gripe.
But that should have been Bucky saying Steve and then Sam saying on your left, and those two for that character should have been the first through to see him.
I think on your left was better.
No, I'm saying you can do both, but I'm saying, I don't know. It's Bucky being the third person coming in, but that's a gripe for another stream. We're talking Black Panther 2, not Endgame.
You bigot.
I mean, I've talked to some of my friends that happen to be Black about this very subject and how they felt about it, because they're under the impression that the reason Black Panther was such a huge phenomenon when it came out, they're not delusional. They're like, yeah, it's not the best of the Marvel movies, but what it was one of the first times in the modern era where you had a positive Black male lead, and that wasn't tore down in some way, deconstructed in some way. And most of them felt that either they should have just left it alone, period, and let that movie be its own thing, one and done for a while, let the character lie. But otherwise, most of them felt that they should have recast the character. And at first I had resistance to that personally, but I asked them why they felt that way. And they're like, because the mantle shouldn't stop with Chadwick Boseman, right? He's just one person. The character's bigger than him is what they pretty much said to me. And it's like, for them to have that, not just for themselves, but for young black men to look up to and stuff like that, or, little girls to have a hero to look up to, both, either way, however you want to look at it. But like that, that made an impact on the community that I don't think anybody can, understand or realize. And I guess to me, the whole thing feels like it's being handled poorly from beginning to end. The ill-conceived idea of rushing this into production, not thinking it through, not getting a gauge on the audience and what they want, all really kind of is going to formulate into this very poor film. It's not going to be received the way they want it to, I don't think.
I would agree with that. I would agree.
It's going to be worse than Thor, yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be received very well because, first off, there were a lot of people clamoring for it to be recast, because obviously everybody loved what Chadwick Boseman did, but at the same time, though, you can't help the fact that he died. And so I know there were some people saying, well, in the comics, Shuri took over, so maybe it's not that big of a deal. I also heard people talk about M'Baku taking over, but I would actually kind of agree on a cultural level. I think it would probably be good for it to be recast. But no, there's no winning here. There's only one answer that might be a little bit better. But I don't think there's a win here.
Yeah, you're right. I agree with you on that. And because that's where at the end of the day, I think the best move would have been to recast it. Because even if they do this and Shuri is Black Panther by the end of the film, it's going to come off insulting, no matter what way you do it. Especially when they kind of already set up that idea in the previous films.
Ryan, if you want to check the private chat, here's your recast right here. Here's who I would pick.
Yeah, that's not a bad choice.
No, that's not a bad choice at all.
I'm a little bit hesitant to actually recast because I think, and I understand completely why they want to do it, but
you guys know who that is, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
no.
That's Denzel Washington's son.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
The one from Tenet and stuff.
Yeah. That would be an appropriate recast for T'Challa.
Let's see, put it up again, please.
Oh.
Well, I kind of agree with you, Maria, and just leaving the character alone. My whole thing was just keep him alive, but in the background, because you got plenty of footage from Civil War and other movies. You could just be like, T'Challa took on his father's role as king. He thinks he can do more there, and you just kind of move past that. And then a couple movies from now, Shuri picks up the mantle. Right, but you just have T'Challa alive in the background. He's just not doing the Black Panther thing anymore. Right, he's a dignitary now. He's out there being king, and that way he's still alive in the universe, right? And he's doing something, but you're not killing it. That was my initial reaction to it. But like I said, after talking to a few of my friends, like I understand where they're coming from. It's one of those things where it's bigger than the person, and I agree. There's plenty of choices that they could have went with that would have been respectable. And people would have been fine with it, I think.
And it's not like they haven't recast characters already.
Right, but here's the tricky part is when somebody dies, right? That's generally a point of like, how do you handle that? And it's a little different if they die midstream, like in the situation with Paul Walker, right?
Yeah.
Like that's a little different. Like, how do you finish this off? What do you do, to honor the person themselves? Do you just not make the movie, or do you finish it off in some way just so they can have a proper send off? And I think in the case of the Fast and the Furious, that was the right direction to go. And I agree with you guys. This is a tougher question. Like, how do you go from here? Because they're doing a lot of what a lot of people said they didn't want to do. And that was sit through a 2-hour funeral for Chadwick Boseman. And that's kind of what this movie is shaping up to be.
And also at the same time, talk about the Fast and the Furious. Fast 7, when when Paul Walker when his brother portraying him and using CGI drives off at the end, that was a beautiful way to send them off.
Right.
However, they got greedy and they took it forward, and now I think it's a mess. And I think that's what Disney is going to do, is that they're trying to. I think they're being. I don't even know if it's that. They're probably trying to be respectful, maybe, but they're basically, in my opinion, they're standing on a dead person's legacy.
I mean,
it's not going to come off well.
The Twitter thing alone is already distasteful. You're gonna use
that was just badly done. It reminds me of how they recasted Spider-Man in the three versions, and the way that they concluded it in Spider-Man No Way Home was just absolutely phenomenal. Everybody was clapping, everybody was shouting, everybody was just off their heads, excited as to how they did that, and everybody. I remember I've seen shots of on YouTube how people were like Toby, and then the other one, and
there's something missing from here, which is part of Black Panther's lore and the culture. If Shuri is taking the mantle, how is she winning that fight? Because she can't use her technology, and that's all they showed her knowing how to do.
Mm-hmm.
So you have M'Baku, who is the Jabari. That's his tribe, right? I love M'Baku. That's my favorite character from Black Panther. So I want him to be Black Panther. Just
look. Well, also at the same time, I really like Letitia Wright. Ironically, I actually was probably one of the only people who liked her from the movie.
Oh no, me,
I
love her.
But the thing is, though, she is the size of a twig. She is a small woman.
and we're forgetting the fact that they don't have the herb.
Yes.
So they don't have the.
They'll probably find some remnant of that, in my opinion. But that's just me.
Well, no, I'm just saying so you have Ironheart in this. You have possibly Shuri becoming Black Panther based on Lego sets. You have Nakia having her role. You have Okoye having her role. Like, what happened besides M'Baku? What happened to the males in Wakanda? Like, if you look at the cast, you see a lot of women in this trailer.
Yeah, well, because Okoye's husband, I can't remember what his name is. He's not in it. They've already said he's not in it.
Yeah, but there could be the King's Guard. Like, there could be more things.
I also heard there's talk about too that maybe a Killmonger will actually be in the what is it, the
ancestral plane.
Yeah, the ancestral plane, and he'll be the one who teaches possibly Shuri how to be Black Panther.
By doing it for
I don't know, dudes. I don't know.
Now,
I'm not sure
Black
about this one. That's all I'm gonna say.
Is a mantle that is passed down from generation to generation. So the fact that another person can be Black Panther, personally, I wouldn't have much of an issue. It would hurt, but I mean, it was passed down from father to son.
And remember also, Black Panther does not need to be the king.
It does, yeah, it's true.
The mantles, because T'Challa was Black Panther, while T'Chaka was still king.
Yes.
So it's not necessarily a ruler type thing. And also, who's the replacement Shuri in the orange outfit? I couldn't find her character name. Because now Shuri has to have a Shuri. I
Fair enough.
Oh God.
I
like the relationship. Don't get me wrong. It's just it's interesting that Shuri has to have a Shuri.
No, I really liked the in Black Panther #1. I never really got around to saying this, but ever. But I really liked the fact that the guards were women. I thought it was an interesting take. I don't know much about the comics, so
I got a lot of Coming to America jokes in my head when I watched the beginning of Black Panther 2 for some reason. Because if you think about Wakanda and Zamunda,
wow.
I thought it was cool.
I mean, I'm just wondering if they ever, wash the royal. I'm gonna leave it there. If you've seen Coming to America, you know where I'm going.
Yeah, well, sure, go ahead.
Oh no, I just cat jumping up and looking at me now. And staring at me very menacingly.
Eat it?
You want to go to like a fun trailer now, since we've talked about some doom and gloom?
Yes.
Well, talking about fun, I thought we would go to the Rings of Power.
Oh,
no,
okay.
No, please.
Come on. Everybody take their medicine, open up wide, and just.
There's only one medicine that works for this, and that is like ridiculously heavy sedatives. You know, the kinds that put you into a medically induced coma.
I know, but we have a guest who one is honest opinion.
Yeah, and we want the guest to come back again.
That shows insulting. So I do. Because when you have somebody who has more knowledge on a franchise than you do, you want to utilize that opportunity, because let's be honest, this is coming fast, really fast.
Just Tom, remember this. I tried to protect you. I tried to defend your honor here. Tried to prevent your suffering.
Thank you, God.
You should have told us to be prepared with some strong drink.
Yes.
I've been drinking the entire time.
I'm about to say, every time I go off stream, I have a nip.
We thought the war at last was ended.
Why?
That's supposed to be.
Our days of peace begin.
What? This set design is so bad.
We thought our joys would be unending. We thought our light.
All right, that's not a bad shot.
Would never dim.
I'm sorry, that looked like something out of John the Baptist.
Skies are strange.
It is here, Galadriel. The moment we feared.
That's Galadriel?
Yes, it's Galadriel, and I can't remember.
Palantir.
Yeah.
That's the Palantir. Yeah.
Basically, the queen of Namor. They go orc hunting. Yeah. Based. Yes. Based.
That is used so loosely.
That tells you right there. They already took liberties, and it sucks.
I'm sorry for all my friends who are really into this. I have a lot of friends, and I myself consider myself a big, huge fan of Tolkien. But and I do have friends who are looking forward to this, but I just can't get behind it. No way.
Yeah, we'll see.
This is
it's coming fast. It's coming fast. September.
Evil does not sleep. It waits.
First off, I have to ask, what the hell is that? Like,
that is Eminem's gay cousin Skittles.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, what the hell is that?
Is that the Shire Mile? Is that the
I don't
Mile?
know.
No, actually, this is the guy that you think is the bad guy, but it turns out to be the guy that everybody loves.
I don't.
Is he like a monk or a nun?
I don't know.
No, he's supposed to be an elf.
Yeah, I think he's supposed to be an elf.
Oh God.
The eyebrows look like Spock.
Why do they keep the ears so hidden?
Because they don't want it to. They don't want him to know.
I mean, he kind of looks like
they can save a few bucks on makeup that day.
Elves were not evil. They were tortured and created into orcs. That's how the orcs
elves became Uruk-hai.
Elves. But tortured, not evil at the beginning.
Well, yeah.
The Uruk-hai were formed by combining goblins with orcs.
Okay.
Yeah. But that was black magic done by Saruman.
I just don't understand what this is. I don't. There's no context here. Why does he look like an angrier version of Eminem, who hasn't killed, who after he killed his mom. I don't know. Like, what the hell is this? Like, he makes no sense.
The darkness.
Well, there's this whole thing going through the whole thing of who's Saruman, and we're supposed to think it's that guy the whole time.
Yeah, because Tom, you're right, because Saruman can still shapeshift, correct? It's not until the end of the second age when he can't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because in the books he is described as beautiful. I believe he has blue skin, angelic, and all that kind of stuff. And much like how the devil is supposedly, he'll come with a silver tongue and trick us all and thinking he is pious and whatnot. And that's kind of the game they're playing here with this. It sounds like to me. But really, what are they going to show us that we don't already know? I mean, that's the problem.
Probably something you don't want to see, because you're going to look at it and say, "Really? That's what you did?"
Well, yeah.
Tom, did you watch the Wheel of Time?
No, I'm aware of it. I knew
it was
very little about it.
Not good.
Yeah, I've heard
not
it's not
good.
Very good.
I watched Night Watch.
I was actually so I was kind of a normie, and Tabitha, who was on, she actually is a very avid Wheel of Time book reader, and her and I had a stream to like compare and contrast. She was completely blown away. She's like, "Holy shit, they fucked that completely up." Yeah, that's what you're gonna get from Lord of the Rings, ladies and gentlemen. They're gonna fuck it all up.
It's about time for another fandom to have an L. You know what I mean?
You're
Star Wars had it.
dealing with probably the wrong fandom on this one, dudes.
Well,
go ahead.
No, I see it stuck between the like Star Wars, that you're gonna have people who are gonna love it, and say to the other people that don't like it, purists, misogynists, phobics, all over the place, just because they want people to accept something that isn't part of the lore.
No, I think I think the purists are the majority, and the ones who are going to accept it are the woke ones who, like, what's his name, Shad from Night's Watch put it. He said they're convincing themselves that it's good because diversity, because they know that if they don't like it, their leftist buddies are going to point them out. But anyone who's read Tolkien is going to be thoroughly horrified by this. That's why it's being ratioed to hell.
Oh my God, look at this. Absolute chills when the Numenorian army marched into battle yelling, "Yibambe!" and proceeded to save Elrond from the sun. Oh my God. Well, that should tell you all you know right there.
Let's see that.
Yeah.
She's flexing her nerd muscle there, it looked like a little bit. Trying to.
Yeah.
I wonder where she copied that from, though.
I don't know, because that's probably that's actually
that's a copy and paste job. That's all that is.
Yeah. It's it sounds like somebody else flexed that, but yeah, still, it's kind of funny.
I love the Cheetos here.
He has no one but men.
A lot of orange.
Yes.
Orange man bad.
Yes.
Pure Sauron.
Sauron.
Who's this guy?
Predator.
That's Saruman.
That's Saruman, the little kid.
Yeah,
that's
Sauron.
That's Sauron. The kid Sauron.
Jesus Christ.
I do that to myself too. Don't feel bad.
I'm not even gonna bother watching.
No, but I think Ryan's right in the sense that the Tolkien fans are not gonna mess around. They are like the most hardcore of all the fans. Like, we talk about the DC fans, we talk about the Star Wars fans, we talk about the Star Trek fans. No, the Tolkien fans, if you don't do what they want, they won't even show up.
Well, it's also
and ask Ralph Bakshi about that.
Well, I know a few people who are pretty nice people that are really excited, and they're really deep into the lore. Huh?
They're excited.
Well, they're committed to what, 5 seasons? Correct.
Yep. There's a Discovery deal with this one. Yep.
Yeah.
Like Star Trek Discovery, there's a minimum of 5 seasons, so they're on board for at least that.
Yeah, and they've already finished season 1. They're balls deep in season 2. So if this flops like a fucking hand grenade, it's not going to be until season 3 that you probably see it changed.
But Amazon doesn't need to worry about that.
No.
They're already people already
Okay,
paying
so
for it no
Kat
matter
is
what.
now
Well,
on the verge of strangling herself to death.
That's
Yes.
Oh Jesus!
Wait, hold on. Kat, did you go complete full? Like really? Oh my God. Are you going back to Afghanistan? What happened?
I don't want to see it anymore. I don't want to see it anymore. Why?
I will say one positive thing. I like the effect for the sword. There.
Okay.
One positive.
All right, that's good. All right, let's continue. Let's see the rest of it.
Fair enough. Here we go.
If the evil rising is left unchecked, it will take us all. Find the light, and the shadow will not find you. Together we can survive this! Fight with me. Each of us must decide who
Oh my
we shall
gosh!
be.
Comments, ladies?
This is painful.
Nope. No comments. Okay.
No.
There can be no trust between hammer and rock. Eventually, one or the other must surely break.
Wait.
You
Wait,
have
what?
been told many lies.
Wait, what the
Been
fuck?
told
Is that?
many lies.
Is that? Hold on.
Yeah.
Go back. Is that like non-binary looking?
That's Skittles. Yeah.
Yeah. Does that not look like non-binary right here?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'm non-binary. Okay,
Has anybody else
fine.
noticed though that this whole trailer's been full of nothing but trailer lines?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, but on top of that, it's not even the Lord of the Rings. It's like Halo and every other goddamn show where they make something totally generic and they throw names at it. It's like if I were to just make a sci-fi thing, be like, okay, and that's the Corpus, and that's the Guardians from Destiny, and that's Viso, and that's Commander Zavala. It's like it's none of it. Just hey, look, it's Commander Zavala from Destiny. You love Destiny.
I don't have to rant anymore because Kat does it for me. I gotta be
I'm
honest.
just curious. Does anyone actually know or recognize? Again, I'm going to ask this every time. Does anyone actually know or recognize anyone in this trailer?
No, because
Like,
there's nothing in it. They're
No.
literally making
No, I mean
pulling the
actor-wise,
tip out of their
not
asses.
necessarily character, actor-wise. Like, does anyone actually?
No.
Is there
No.
a name in this show? Is there any type of draw actor-wise? Like,
no.
No.
You know, I personally don't care about this. If there are new actors and actresses that are fresh, I wouldn't have a problem. My problem is
I'm
that
just saying they couldn't even bring in an actor to give it credence. They couldn't even bring in someone like when they made Superman. They had Gene Hackman in there and stuff like that to bring.
We haven't seen Gandalf yet.
Oh God, I heard that too.
You know he's in it. You know he's in it.
No.
You know he's in it.
Well, no, it's just
I'll
someone
take it-
named
hold-
Gandalf.
hold
I know.
on.
How about throw
Hold
Viso
on.
in it?
I'll take a poll. Say I if you think Gandalf is in it, or raise your hand.
Not only do I think he's going to be in it, he's going to be gay.
Oh God, yes.
Yeah, he's gonna get the Dumbledore treatment. Yes.
He's going to be the. Is he going to be Gandalf the Rainbow?
Yes.
For fuck's sake.
And we'll know he's gay because he's going to get hit on by Galadriel, and he's going to be all like, "I'm sorry. As beautiful as you are, I cannot do that."
But you can always peg me later.
That just reminded
I
me.
like little hobbit-like creatures.
So they're not just. Oh, I'm not going to say what I'm going to say.
No, it just reminded me that Obi-Wan Kenobi is bisexual now, apparently.
Yes.
What?
Because all they can do is think about people's sexual identities and their orientations. What you are doesn't matter. Just that's all that matters about you now. I'm so sick of it being tweeted constantly. The guy who, some voice actor I followed, just because you can't tell that I'm LGBTQ doesn't mean I'm not. It's like, dude, I don't care. Shut up. That's like me posting on Twitter every day. Hi, I am a straight woman every day. Who cares?
Kat, our resident angry Muslim, by the way.
No, because who cares? Why are you doing this?
I agree.
On top of that, you do realize that like 95% of the population is straight.
Wait, Kat, just to give a devil's advocate here for 1 second. As a male in the dating world right now, I would prefer any straight woman to actually come out and say, "Hey, I'm a woman and I'm straight," just to make life easier. Like just to make sure, but actually emphasis on the women part, because it's a tough day and age for society. I'm just saying,
I don't understand. What is this woman thing you speak of?
No,
what is a birthing person?
But
Yes,
this
birthing
takes
person.
me out of things. When 95% of your characters are LGBTQ, that's not realistic. It has nothing to do with it. It's you need straight people.
Yeah.
The majority of the population is straight, so stop making everybody like
I
this.
mean, this is very clear about way dude looks. You know, it's a dude, by the way, but dude looks very like.
You seen one up close.
Yeah.
Right.
Do you know that Tolkien was a
let's do the
Christian,
right.
right? Who would not have wanted this in his works. He's
Of
rolling in
course.
his grave right now.
Why is there no sound?
Not my fault.
Because the computer, your computer's showing us mercy and kindness by cutting the sound. Thank you.
I didn't do it.
Hey, Tom, how are you doing on time, man?
I got about 40 minutes or so.
Oh, okay, just making sure.
No, I flip-flop myself on the times. I always do that.
Okay, no, I just want to make sure. You can hear that,
Looks
right?
like Gollum's
Yeah.
You have been told.
Oh, okay.
Why are they trying to make him sound like Eddie Redmayne or Raymond or whatever his name is?
Because he's a bad guy.
Oh.
Okay, so apparently the black elf is
Killed?
the first to
He
die.
gets killed because there's a bit of him later on where his outfit is all like tore the hell up and burnt and stuff. So I think he makes it out of there alive.
Oh, I thought they were.
I think he's the one who goes up against the Bullrog. But yeah,
I thought they were doing the 90s trope where the black guy dies first. So my bad.
I know I made that joke the first time too, but then I thought it through it. Then I saw some more
No,
pictures when I
they're
did a
gonna give
video.
him the
and I'm
Finn
like,
treatment. They're gonna give him the Finn treatment. He's gonna end up just screaming out,
Comic-
"Galadriel!"
Oh God. Jesus.
Good one.
September 2nd. We are. Oh God. It's less than a month and a half away.
No,
It's
yeah.
it's a
A
month.
little bit. It's a little bit over a month away. Just a little bit.
It's like it's like 4.5 weeks away.
And we don't know what they're going to do. There's a balance.
Of course.
That one correct.
Of course they.
The Balrog looks correct. It looks nice.
Yes, it looks
Oh,
correct, but
I won't say the
it's also
CG
the
is that
jangling
bad.
keys. It's the jangling keys.
Yeah.
You have the
Well,
similarity.
I also remember now
all
the
these-
Balrog is now
you have all this material, and this is what you come up with.
Non-binary, by the way. It's non-binary. The
Not
Balrog
gender
is
fluid?
non-binary.
Don't need to make the Lord of the Rings. I'm sorry, but if you go into any sci-fi section of a public library, there are so many books you can do. What?
And there's also so many high fantasy you can do too. Like there's
Yes,
no-
that's what I. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, this is Bezos paid for it. He wants to do something with it. He don't care.
So, who's up for Shazam or Black Adam?
Either of those, I'll be happy to talk about because I'm kind of excited about some of that.
I kind of want to go for Black Adam because it has The Rock in it.
You like a big rock? Is that it?
I do. He's got the people strudel, and I'm all about it. That's shades back to 2001, by the way.
Actually, I like the Black Adam. Yeah, it's got Pierce Brosnan. I like it. I'm good.
Well, yeah. After Lord of the Rings, I kind of want to talk about something maybe could be a little more positive. I don't know. Good God.
I hate Hollywood so much.
So do I. I'm so burnt out. All right, here we go.
Let's see what you got.
My powers are not a gift, but a curse. Born out of rage. Black Adam.
Ooh, you're talking.
You believe you are not worthy. But you have two paths. You can be the destroyer of this world. Or you can be its savior. The world needed a hero. Instead, it got me.
Sleeping.
All right. Like 2 things of questions just because. So is he using the ability of Shazam to speak English? Because he's from a ancient civilization that shouldn't be speaking English.
Magic.
Well, he has magic. I get that. But are we gonna hear any like when his son gets executed? Which like where's his wife? Like, are we gonna hear any of that? Because it kind of seems like they're giving Black Adam more of what Hawkman's storyline normally is. Because Hawkman originally, when he gets his flight, is because his kingdom falls. I thought.
Yeah.
Like, so are they giving like just Black Adam more of Hawkman's? Like, I don't know. It just seems weird.
It's really unclear what direction to take that from the trailer. R2 put this earlier. I didn't see this. Still no dinner. Vegans cook food slow. I wish that was still here, so you prayed for me. Oh God.
I hope they had food by now.
He's with his.
Like
I forgot. He's with his hipster sister. And the missus says, "Hello, everyone. Just want to pop in and say bye to say hi." So we love the missus here. I think we need more context, in my opinion.
So we're getting Atom Smasher, Hawkman, Dr. Fate, Scott Guard? No. The original Green Lantern, Jason Alex Scott? Great name.
Shit.
No. My question out of all of this, and while I was watching the trailer, was why? Why do this movie? Why another movie?
Well, actually, I was waiting for this because I do like the Black Adam character, and I really like the Shazam universe, like Shazam's family and stuff like that in the comics. But like, if you were gonna do this, you should have had. I'm sorry, you shouldn't have Black Adam have his own movie and then go into Shazam, because they did it great in a DC short a while back where you had actually Superman, Shazam, and Black Adam against each other. And I think they could have probably gone towards that. And I don't know.
I'm under the impression that Black Adam is obviously not going to be a villain. He's going to be an anti-hero. So because I think the DCEU is going the route of, you're either a hero or you're an anti-hero, which necessarily doesn't make you good or bad. And I think that's the direction they're going to go. I have a feeling by the end of the movie, we might get somewhere in the neighborhood of, I don't know, Justice League 2. Or maybe even a kind of like a JSA slight crossover of obviously the remaining JSA members. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I don't know. I'm interested to see what happens.
I think it's Alan Scott.
Tom, do you have any like information about this that you might have heard? I know you hear rumors. we're too small for rumors around here, so we go off of but
on which part?
Black Adam, just in general.
Like I don't think Superman's going to be in it. Don't get your hopes up on that.
Yeah,
I think it'll do fine. The Rock is one of those that he, a lot of people think he's a huge star, and he is, but only to a point. He's huge internationally. His domestic box office, though, is not as good. He does better in ensembles. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays with him being the star and Black Adam not being a very well-known character. But I think you're right. I think they're going the anti-hero route with him, and we'll have to see how that goes later down the road. But I think it'll do okay. I don't think it'll do nearly as well as like Aquaman or anything like that. But as far as like any rumors or anything like that, no, I've not heard much of anything out of it because it was a fairly smooth production, and outside of the Superman talk, that was kind of the only thing that was really a point of interest for anybody.
Do you think that they brought the JSA in to make it an ensemble because it gives them people to play off of?
Maybe.
Because normally Black Adam's not with this era like this. Because the JSA is like what, Bronze Age in comics? Or silver?
Yes. No, I think it's bronze.
So, it's an interesting choice also of people they picked up. They picked Atom Smasher, who's similar powers to Ant-Man. Having Hawkman in makes sense. I don't think there's...
Hawkman and Dr. Fate are big ones.
I'm surprised they wouldn't bring in Black Cat, which is not the Black Cat from Marvel.
No, yeah.
They're definitely, or Our Man.
Also another big one from the JSA is obviously we talked about the fact it's Green Lantern.
Alan
Scott. Thank you, Alan Scott.
I had to look it up, but Alan Scott.
Yeah, Alan Scott. So we know that Green Lantern has been kind of a we'll say a shit stain.
Yeah.
Much kind of like Deadpool was until they revamped it.
Well, Alan Scott in the comics back recently, didn't they make him?
Well, I'm talking about movies. No.
But I'm saying they could bring in Alan Scott because they did make him gay in the comics, correct?
I don't remember that.
That was a big. I think it was in the early 2000s. I think it was a. I remember contentions about it. Because it was one of the first big changes, I think, during like New 52 or earlier.
Well, we can assume yes because every character is gay now.
Well, no, I'm just saying because Jon Stewart is definitely one that people want to bring in.
Breaking news: Tom from Rogue Disney is now gay.
What?
You said everything.
And
man. You even got him to turn on the camera, man.
I think it's more the fact that Tom didn't know my name was Tom.
Oh man. Yeah, Tom from Midnight's Edge. He was like, "Hold up." Yeah, we have two Toms here. That's why I have to, so funny, dude. That's the best part right there.
Wait, are they saying we're gay together? I mean, not that that's a bad thing. I'm just saying it's like
no, just
not that there's anything wrong with that.
Just Tom from Rogue Disney because he goes to the theme parks all the time. So
gotcha.
You're just jealous.
He wears a special crown at Cinderella's castle. Just kidding.
It's the Loki horns.
Just kidding, dude. I think the reason they're bringing the JSA in is because obviously Black Adam also like Hawkman is an eternal figure, so to speak. So I think they might somehow cross that. It would make sense if they did. If they didn't, I think it would be kind of stupid.
Well, I think you're going to have Hawkman, and then they're going to introduce Shayera.
Well, yeah,
so
because
Hawkman's going to die, and Shayera's going to come in at the end.
Well, yeah, of course. I mean that's the way it always is. They die, they find each other. They die, they find each other. Well, I mean, which is a fun
I also think the person of interest, the female lead, the female human non-superhero, will end up getting Fate's helmet at the end. I'm making that prediction now too.
I hope not.
Then Pierce Brosnan's only going to do one of these movies.
Well, I'm not saying that Pierce Brosnan is going to do more than one movie, but it just doesn't.
He's old.
Hey,
I've never seen him so old.
Hey.
Well, I mean, the character of Dr. Fate is essentially Kent Allen or shoot.
I'll
It's
admit.
Kent. I know his last name's Kent. I can't remember the real.
Now, I'll admit, I couldn't afford all the DC comics, so I read mostly Batman and Superman. I don't know much about the JSA side of things.
Well,
I
Dr.
mean,
Fate
they
was
were
a
coming
bigger-
out with like a million Batman comic books at the time. There's like Robin and Nightwing and
What is Dr. Fate's name?
It's
I have no idea.
I think, I think it's
Dr.
actually Kent Allen. I'm not sure, but I think it's actually Kent. It's Kent something.
All right,
No,
so am I
it's,
gonna have to pull out my librarian hat?
Dr. Fate. Is Dr. Fate. I can't think of his name off the top. Kent Nelson.
Oh.
That's right.
I said it was Kent something.
Kent Nelson. Okay. Yeah. No, we're really strong. Plucking at the strings of my knowledge here.
I read the comics a lot when I was younger. I did like the JSA. I actually went more towards Bronze Age because it's what I had, like what my dad collected. So I actually had some of them. But it's a good character. I like him more than Doctor Strange, actually. I think Dr. Fate has more nuance since the power is coming from the helmet and it is a conflict.
I definitely agree with Tom from Midnight's Edge. I think it's going to be very much Henry Cavill's not going to be in it, no Superman. I think we're probably going to get Shazam at the end of it is kind of the
post-credit
or at
scene.
least in probably a credits scene probably.
Yes.
Fair enough.
And I changed Shazam's outfits to match Black Adam's.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, there could be something to that too. That's a good point. I mean, these two movies come out so close together, and then add in that. As far as I know, like the only other thing I can really bring to it is that these are the only two movies that I know that didn't have any issues.
Yeah.
That they had to fix anything with. So
yes,
that's another reason why I'm pretty sure they moved them up the way they did.
Well, I mean, Shazam 2 is the same production team, right? From the first one, like writer and director, or
I think so.
I really enjoyed the first Shazam. I thought it was very charming. I thought it was like a breath of fresh air.
I liked it too. It was the best Marvel movie DC ever made.
I agree with that.
yeah.
I agree with that statement, but how are you supposed to go to? I mean, actually, there were some dark moments in that. The creature design for this.
No, I agree with you guys. In all seriousness, it was probably the best so far out of this era of DC films. It's kind of strange to say that, but I had the least issues with it, I guess. Like in that respect, and I had fun watching it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was the most fun movie. I think I liked the
was better than
Wonder
Aquaman.
Woman more, but I had more issues with Wonder Woman than I did Shazam because I think some of the stuff at the end was
I was not as big of a
hokey.
fan with the first Wonder Woman as most.
There's a lot of story stuff towards the third act of Wonder Woman that did not work well.
Yeah,
and they could have easily fixed it too. All they had to do was make what's his face Ares, the God of War. All they had to do was make that Wonder Woman's dad, and that would have cleaned up everything. It would have made the reason why she never let her leave. I think in the original version she has a dad who's like a god, but it's different. But like it would have played right into the movie the way it works, and it also would have explained why there's still war after he's gone, which means she's now the goddess of war, and that would give her a reason to get involved whenever there is a war. There's all kinds of other things that could have just completely cleaned up, right? And the fact that her mother, wouldn't let her leave the island and all that kind of stuff gives her reasons for that and stuff like that. Like it would have made the end of the movie work a lot better. But I like the first two acts. Yeah.
The first two acts are really great, and the fish out of water stuff. I love those type of movies. I love fish out of water stories.
The only other problem I had with that is there's too many scenes where one scene Wonder Woman would be the smartest person in the room, and the next scene she'd be the dumbest person in the room. So they had a problem balancing that.
Yeah, the writing was a little bit off. On
Well, also at the same time, they also said too, because I guess the costume, was criticized. It's like, oh well, she's not a part of this time period. She doesn't understand the social norms and modesty. And I didn't have a problem with the costume, but apparently there were critics of the costume.
Wait, the more covered up version than what was in the comics?
Yes.
Like what they wanted her to have pants on, which honestly doesn't make a difference. Well, whatever. I will not go down that tangent.
Maria, you have to bounce.
Yeah, it's getting a little bit late, and I gotta bounce now. So.
No, you're good. So talk about Asaz of Interest behind you and what you do.
Okay. So as you can see, this is my hobby. I make these cute little crocheted dolls, and this is my last character that I've done, Asaz of Interest, who was commissioned to me last year. Or this year, I don't remember, but I finally got around to doing that. This was a joint work between my seamstress and good friend and myself. Completely handmade, hand embroidered, from top to bottom. The little details of the hands, everything.
It's even so has good. It's so good.
So indecent, but yeah. So she can actually get. I can have her dress taken out, but I'm not going to because we're just talking about modesty. So I'm gonna leave her like that.
I remember you posting pictures of her butt as you're making it. Don't be.
She was in the making, so.
I do too. It was a good Wednesday night.
You guys are so okay. I'm not.
I know. I had to.
Right.
Sorry.
So. As you can see, my name is Maria. My channel is Unlocking Lore, which is what my personal channel. I do storytelling, the old type, the folklore, like the old tradition, where all these really amazing stories come from. No. So
she's also the Geeky Crochet on Twitter.
I am the Geeky Crochet, as you can see why. And I'm also 1/3 of After the Weekend Crew, where what we do on that channel is we review good movies, positive movies from the 80s and 90s, stuff that we just enjoyed back in the day, and they were actually good movies. And then we look at them now, 20 years later, and we say, damn, that was a good movie. We talk about positive stuff, you know?
Yes, we do.
And we occasionally have Ryan there, Tom, obviously, from Rogue Disney. We still have to have Kat, and perhaps maybe Tom Connors could join us sometime.
I'm not real good with time zones, but yeah.
Just don't make my mistake and be very clear about.
No, that was totally my fault because when we had the original conversation, I'm like, oh yeah, that'll give me plenty of time. And then my brain works in weird ways. So like when you said the Eastern time again, my brain went, oh crap, that's going to put me out. Because like it's an hour ahead. So what I do is I put myself an hour ahead of that time is what it is.
Okay.
So you put yourself in like West Coast time?
Like I my brain gets flip-flopped. So if somebody says Eastern, so I'm like, because I'm constantly doing back, because I work with people from, you know, obviously Norway to Paraguay to all kinds of places. So I got to keep track of time zones to a point. But when it gets to America, since there's just that 2 hour difference the one way and the 1 hour difference the other way, and I'm right in the middle, it always mucks me up. So like when he said 9 p.m., instead of me thinking 8 p.m., I was thinking closer to 10 p.m. I was thinking 10 p.m. my time. So I'm like, shit, like how am I going to swing this? I'll be able to stay for an hour and then I'll just be late to the other show. See, that's where I'm like, wait a minute. I thought we worked this out and it was going to work out just fine. But that's my fault for my brain flip-flopping the two is what happens.
No, it's all
so
good,
I put
man.
myself an hour ahead when I should really be an hour behind is what I do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, trust me, I have to be real clear because we have.
And then it doesn't help that our time change, like when we have daylight savings time, is different all over the place. So Andre has to deal with an hour difference for a while, and same thing with some of the Espanol boys and stuff like that. We have different time zones. But luckily, Pablo and I are pretty much in the same time zone and stuff like that. But yeah.
Speaking of Maria, what time zone are you in right now?
Right now, for the next 2 weeks, I am in Central Time because
that's where I'm at right now. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm actually I'm a 16-hour drive from Diego, who lives in the capital of Lima. I live up in the north, Buda. Yeah, so but I will be moving. I finally got a job, and I have been accepted in Sheridan College for production design in theater. Hopefully 2 people will be gone before the semester starts because I am on the waiting list. So I keep my fingers crossed for that. And if not, well, I still have a job. So I will be moving to Canada. I will be moving to Toronto per se, and that is Eastern. That is definitely Eastern. So I will be on the same time zone as Ryan
Going
and
to the
Rogue.
Great White North.
And me, I'm Eastern too.
Oh, you're Eastern? That's cool.
Yeah, I'm in Little New York, aka New Jersey. You know, this is state to this. Yeah.
All right. Well,
New Yorkers would take nicely to
not
that.
great right now, but it's definitely better than where I am currently.
Yes,
So,
I would agree. In the Southern America.
I would say enjoy the winters that you haven't had to deal with for a while.
Here, Canada's wonderful.
it is. I love the winter in Canada.
Yeah, it's great. You get about an hour of daylight every year, something like that. That's a lot.
That's the Northwest Territories or Yukon.
I know.
As the Middle Eastern Egyptian from a desert country?
Yeah, forget it. I've been living 7 years in a place where there's absolutely no winter.
Yeah.
No winter at all.
I wouldn't
So
miss
I know
it,
what that
so.
is. I know what that is.
I'm just saying, get used to maple syrup on everything. Get ready for the hockey.
Long
Sounds
time.
delicious.
Do you have?
He said it wrong. It's hockey.
Oh, the hockey.
Yes!
Hockey.
Toronto Maple Leafs all the way, man. I can finally watch.
What do you have to say? What's the general term? Oh, what? Oh, hey, fuck, buddy, or something like that.
Hey, buddy.
Even though hockey is like the most revered sport, it is not the national sport. It is lacrosse. Lacrosse is the national sport.
I thought lacrosse was like yuppie New York people played.
Well, it's the national sport of Canada, lacrosse. It's not hockey.
I played lacrosse that way. I was one of those yuppie New York people.
So what we found out is that Maria is secretly a Canadian disguised in a South American form.
Ah. Do you unzip your skin every night?
No.
She's a
Pop
spy.
out.
So is she
You're
going to
Canadian.
become?
She's a secret leftist.
Are you going to become the Canadian crochet?
No.
Do it. Okay. Maria, if you have to go, we can let you go. I know that you usually have a hard day.
Thank you so much for having me, Ryan. I probably won't be able to make it next week. In a couple of weeks, but hopefully everything will turn out fine. I will finally be able to enjoy more of your streams, like beyond them, and rant with you.
No, I know. I know that you've been you've been trying to make this move for a while, so
yeah,
we're happy for you.
Tom, it has been a great pleasure to meet you finally.
Yes, indeed.
And Kat and Tom, Rogue, I'll see you guys later. My crew of After the Weekend will be joined tomorrow. We'll be joining Rogue's.
Well, JT won't be there because he's on SN.
It's R2. Well, at least 1/3.
Yeah.
1/3. All right, guys. Thank you so much, huh?
Bye.
See you,
Good
Maria.
night.
Much love to you.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Take care.
And now Kat is the lone female voice.
The lone. Well, she not the first one. We can
Bring it.
We can watch the Shazam Fury of the Gods trailer, or we can call it. It's up to everybody. I know it's getting slightly late.
I'll leave it up to you. I mean, it will bring context, I guess, if you wanted to, but
let's leave it up to. Okay, our guest said go for it.
Just get used to that Eminem line that gets repeated 20 times.
Yeah, go for it.
Let's get down to business. You're gonna hear that like 20 times in the next 2 minutes. Just warning you now.
Oh, are you serious? Oh,
yeah.
God. Why do you sound so sad? He's like,
I like Shazam. Zachary Levi also
I do
like
too.
I like the first one too. This one's I don't know. We'll see.
Okay. Now you guys got me concerned.
I'm an idiot.
It's showtime!
I don't deserve these powers, if I'm being honest. Like, what am I even contributing? Ow!
There's already a superhero with a red suit with a lightning bolt on it. Aquaman is literally huge and he's so manly. And Batman is so cool. And I'm just me.
What the fuck?
I feel like a fraud. It doesn't matter. Anyway, the wizard gave me superpowers. But then everybody got superpowers. Where's everyone going?
To fight crime?
Okay.
Now everyone's kind of like doing their own thing, and I'm the only one trying to keep it together.
You understand I'm a pediatrician, right?
Come on! Now let's get down to business.
Listen to me, Billy. The fate of the world depends on it. The daughters of Atlas are coming for you.
Children stole the power of all the gods. This is very personal, Billy.
Look, I might not have as much experience as you because I'm not super old like you, but I've seen all of the Fast and the Furious movies, lady. It's all about family. Family! Guys, that was a signal.
Introducing the star of our show. His name is Shazam! Now let's get down to business.
Your world will not survive this.
I don't know how we fight powers like this.
You think I know how to fix this, dude, but I really don't.
Billy, everyone can be worthy. Let's give it a chance. Now go fight for your family. Go fight for the world.
I just threw a truck at a dragon. I love my life.
Let's get down to business. Let's get down to business.
I don't like it.
So I have a couple of questions, and I'll ask this: is Rachel Ziegler supposed to be playing Sabine Delacroix, or am I missing something? Am I also the only person that's read Shazam?
I didn't.
Don't
I
know
said,
as much about Shazam. I don't.
My
The
DC
original
was
Captain
Because
Marvel.
I'm either thinking she's supposed to be CC Beck or Sabine Delacroix.
Let me
Sabina.
let me look it up here. That does not look good.
Also,
they just have her listed as a mystery character.
I'm just saying, looking at the abilities that she's using. I mean, she could be a child of Atlas. That's a possibility. There was the character that I knew that, during the trailer, I'm like, okay, she has powers. I mean, going through my 20 years after reading the thing, it could be the kindly ones, but that's a really big stretch. And I'm
talking about girlfriend right here.
Yeah, she definitely is.
What's the? Hold on.
This is the closest thing I could find here.
Okay.
It's not from exactly what I would say. It's from NewJersey.com. So I have no idea how.
Let's take a look here.
New Jersey, totally unreliable.
Okay.
It's not like I'm just saying. It's an outlet I've never heard of before. So.
Well, they're. Oh God, are you serious? No, I'm not going to disable.
Continue without it. They don't get your money.
Yeah, fuck you.
So speaking that, we're seeing runic images.
His actual goddess in Shazam, Fear of the Gods trailer. Make that a super goddess. The 21 Jersey actor from West Side Story. Nobody cares. Blah blah blah. She's a super. Good God, would you just? Ziegler, who grew up in no, still don't care. The young is one of the additions to the long Oscar winner.
Oh, that's why it's New Jersey, Clifton.
I know that area.
San Diego Comic
I've been to that area.
Oh, I have a random question, Kat. Do you ever go to? Do you know what Hot Grill is?
No.
Okay, that is in Clifton. Never mind.
But I have been to Clifton, but it was because a friend lived in Clifton.
The character details were under wraps until Mirren actually let loose about last year that Ziegler plays one of the 3 goddess daughters of the Titan Atlas.
So she is a child of Atlas.
She is a child of Atlas. Mirren plays Hespera, and Liu is Calypso. Ziegler is their sister, and Thea. The sisterhood was confirmed at Comic-Con. All right. Well, I mean, if you got Helen Mirren who's basically dropping spoilers inadvertently, probably go with that. She's not exactly the Mark Ruffalo type, but I don't know, guys. I'm not.
I mean, to me, it looked like she's supposed to be a romantic interest for Billy, because he can't be a romantic interest with his family, with Mary. So they need to bring in something like that. I also think it's very weird that they were a very big, tight-knit group, and now they're all doing their individual things with their powers. It's like a little bit...
Definitely a little weird.
Yeah, like, I don't know. It seems like it's the same thing that happened with Spider-Man and the same thing that happened with Thor, where they have to break the character back down.
Yeah,
and start over again.
I also kind of feel like they jumped a movie. Like there should have been a movie somewhere in the middle to explain, like, why
the Daughters of the Atlas and some of that other stuff.
Also the character was broken down. Also, how the family comes in. Like I feel like unless the movie's 2.5 hours, you're not going to get a great explanation.
Well, they explained the family at the end, right? They were sitting in this deleted scene. They were all sitting in the thrones, in the wizard's whatever lair thing. You don't see that, but you also see the wizard alive, which doesn't make sense.
Nope.
I don't get this.
Nope.
They also have him being like, how do you have him being worse than where he was?
I don't know. I don't know. Probably because you have to take down you have to deconstruct an already established character to I don't know. It seems to be the thing for sequels. They deconstruct an already established character that people like, so they have to tear them down to be able to
which one's first?
Prop up other characters?
Black Adam or Shazam?
I think Black Adam's first.
Well, I mean, they're gonna do what they always do, and they're gonna job with Shazam, right? Like a wrestling term, right?
Yeah, hold on real quick. Let's so Black Adam is October 2nd?
Well, yeah, that's kind of the next big movie coming out. There really is no movies coming out between now and then.
Yeah.
And then Shazam comes out in, is it December?
I think it is December.
Yeah, because they moved that, I believe, into Aquaman 2's spot, if I remember right.
Yeah.
That's also like a continuity bug with me.
It didn't say.
Shazam's outfit shouldn't be able to take damage.
No, it shouldn't.
And that's
makes zero sense. Okay, so I'm Googling here. Black Adam.
Please don't ruin it.
Black Adam, I think, comes out the first week of October, and Shazam comes out December 21st.
I was the one kid when I was like 5 and 6 that loved that old Shazam TV show they used to have.
See, that's kind of my, that's funny you mentioned that, Rob, because like that's my only knowledge of Shazam is that TV show, really. Like, I got into the comics and stuff outside of just the historical aspects.
Yeah, I really liked Shazam, and Shazam was my Superman growing up. I was not the kid who loved Superman. I was the kid who loved Shazam because it had to do with mythology. It had to do with a little bit more, in my view, believable than aliens. Like, oh, hey, okay, Greek gods, they could have existed. They could have given powers to people, sure. And
speaking of late and gay, R2 from After the Weekend.
Did you finally get to eat some vegan food?
I didn't eat any vegan food, but like 2/3 of everybody ordered vegan food, and
now we have primary
vegan food can't touch the food that eats vegan food.
I had to do something.
Yeah, I know. It's like two sides of the same coin here. Hold on. There you go. Light and dark. Dude, so how's the hipster sister?
Hipstery.
Does she hate everything you stand for?
I don't think she knows everything I stand for.
I'm sure she doesn't, but one day she will.
Yeah.
She's gonna disown you.
That's fine.
Okay, so our guest has about 5 minutes. So I wanna give him his out. So Tom, go ahead, buddy.
No, I just want to thank you guys for having me, and sorry you're just coming in R2 as I'm heading out here, but
all good.
I do have a prior engagement I have to get to. But it was nice talking to y'all again. For those who I just meeting for the first time, nice to meet you. Otherwise, good seeing y'all again, and yeah, hopefully we can talk again soon.
No, absolutely. You're always welcome, man. I really appreciate you coming on. We wanted to bring you on because obviously you have a lot of good knowledge about. You've been doing this longer than probably most of us, and so it's always nice to have somebody who's a veteran at the YouTube. So we got all Tom's information down in the description below. So definitely follow him on Twitter. Go follow him at Midnight's Edge After Dark, and also on Midnight's Edge. So thanks, man. Appreciate you coming on, and have a great stream. So
all right, take care, guys.
See you, man. Thanks, Tom.
It was nice finally having someone who had more channels than you on Legion.
I know, right?
How many channels does Tom have?
I think
Speed Radio, the After Dark, and he has technically Midnight Edge Espanol.
Oh, is there an Espanol channel? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I remember that.
Polly does that, I want to say, right?
Yeah, but it's still, I don't know, it's still a Midnight Edge channel.
Yeah.
So
Interesting.
I don't know.
Yeah, he might actually have more. That's weird. Of course, I run most of my own channels, but that's
and Joker Voice.
Hey, Joker Voice is there. What's up, buddy?
Voice.
I can try it. Hello there.
No,
I can't do it.
yeah, you can't. Yeah, Tom can't do it either. I can't do it either.
No, I tried.
How's it going, buddy? Good to see you.
It's good.
R2's got internet again. It's only been
I do.
like 4
man.
days.
I was like a whole day without internet, and it's fine in a way, but like at the same time, like we had no TV because our cable is internet. It's like we were watching DVDs, and the kid's like, "Ugh, you gotta go change the disc again, Dad."
Oh my God, not DVD.
I know. I'm like,
not physical hardware.
I'm like, you are so spoiled.
Yes, I just woke up. Yeah, no, DVDs. Remember VHS?
Oh yes.
You had to rewind it if you wanted to watch it again.
And Titanic had 2 VHS tapes for one movie.
So did
but
Dances
they
Close,
lasted longer.
Mad World.
And Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, I think did too.
That's wild, dude.
I know.
But they lasted longer at the library. They lasted longer. Like people, we used to theorize that people would play frisbee with their
Just
with
saying.
our DVDs.
Please
that
be
they got
kind.
scratched.
Rewind.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? Please be kind. Rewind.
I do. I do remember that. Yeah.
That's great. Well, I'm glad you have internet again, man. And we did. We missed you tonight, man.
I missed you guys. I did have some very good pizza tonight, so that was the upside.
Nice. Was it cheese pizza?
Yes. Well, there's more than cheese on it.
Oh.
It had pesto, pepperoni, sausage, and basil.
Oh, so you got the
thin.
meat on
It was thin crust too.
Ooh.
Yeah. No. It was good. Yeah, Blockbuster Video.
All right. See you, Tom. Said lost connection. 1 second.
Oh, apparently my internet luck went over to Tom.
Yeah. Your internet prevailed and his died.
So I was gonna say, I've got my brother in town right now, and I was bopping around with him today, and that's why we all went out to dinner. But yeah, my sister picked the place.
I'm so glad the launch was after Tom left. You all know my issues of rocket launches. I don't need to.
Oh, JV's in a thunderstorm.
Aren't they getting flooded
in Vegas?
Yeah, I think they're like. I think there's floods happening.
Really?
I was gonna say, the mob probably got some rain dance going on because they don't want any more of those bodies being found in Lake Mead.
Dude. Dude. Nuts.
If they find
that's what happened.
I don't think they care anymore at this point. Every city in this country,
No. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, Cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Luckily, if there's a body here is eaten by a gator or something, like you don't get too much evidence.
Yeah. You definitely get disposals in the Everglades.
I think there's more. Well, there's an area that I see this one car drive up and leave every once in a while, and it's in the middle of nothing, and you can see just swamp, and it drives in at like maybe 9 o'clock at night, 10 o'clock at night, and then drives out. And I'm just saying that they ain't fishing.
So this is Tom from Rogue Disney. He lives just an hour outside. I'm just kidding.
It's been nice knowing you.
Oh no, that's funny.
Hey, we had some customer get pissed off.
Wait.
Yeah.
Well, hello. Welcome to the stream. You are brand new here, so welcome. Not sure who you are, but thanks for stopping by. Also, apparently, R2 was denied buying ammo today. Why?
So I went to a big box store. I was showing my brother around and stopped by one, and they had some stuff there that I hadn't seen in a while. And we were planning to maybe go to the range tomorrow or Sunday while he's here. And I was going to buy some ammo for one of the firearms you can rent there. But because my nephew who was with us did not have an ID, they would not sell the ammo to me because we were together. Because I could potentially have been buying that ammo to give to him.
What?
They like treating it like if I was buying beer.
They do realize that you could send him to the car. You could have
Well, I haven't set up. But even my brother was like, "Okay, if we go to the car, can he buy it?" And they're like, "Oh no, well we already saw that you were together."
That's weird. Jonathan says, "Did you cover Grace Randolph stuff?" No. What's going on with Grace Randolph?
He's asking, "Do you cover or Batman news?"
Did you? Yeah. Did you cover? No, I don't think there's anything going on with Grace Randolph. I haven't covered her in a while. Haven't covered Batman news either.
Oh, the Ben Affleck thing.
Well, Ben Affleck is going to be in Aquaman, so that is Zack Snyder fans doing what they do best: bully and attack anyone that don't agree with them. Grace. Wait, what?
What?
Grace, they're a new target. No undeserved death threats. I don't know anybody. I haven't heard anything about
any of that. But,
me either.
I don't know.
I mean, I was gonna say though, but Grace Randolph isn't necessarily the most liked person in general. I mean, you shouldn't get death threats though for anything.
Grace Randolph shut down Snyderverse returning. I don't think the Snyderverse is returning, but yeah, she, I definitely disavow anybody, sending anybody death threats. That's bullshit. So I have covered Grace Randolph before. I will check Twitter.
But at the same time, I'm sorry, but at the same time, usually when they say this is like one or two unreliable ones, it's like when I don't know.
Also, let's say we all sides we don't respect death threats.
Nobody. Yeah, he says I don't think Grace Randolph is the best. No, well, I mean she's entitled to her own opinions.
Yeah.
Is her Twitter?
I don't
know.
I was gonna say though, that's how I looked like at dinner though tonight. I looked like sad Ben Affleck.
Is her Twitter down?
Again, I don't know. I'm going with the possibility that I just searched for it and I do not see it pop up.
I don't see it either. That's not a joke.
I see some people talking about it and screenshots of.
Hold on, I'm gonna share here real quick because I don't see Grace Randolph's Twitter.
I see it. Is this it?
No, that's Fatal J talking about her. I know.
No, I think beyond the trailer on YouTube. Grace is the creator.
I found it.
You found her.
It says Grace. It's at Grace Randolph here.
Yeah.
So you were able to get. All right.
Here. Like the private chat.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, I just.
see Pop.
Yeah, I got that too.
Okay.
She
Yeah.
is,
No.
she is the weird super follow stuff.
That was super.
Oh,
weird.
and she hasn't blocked me. Okay. It's always the question of whether I've been blocked or not.
Weird. Yeah, no, she's up. She did a She-Hulk trailer 2 breakdown.
And she's like, yeah, I see it. She's like,
You Snyderverse fans are all getting played. I'm trying to help you retain some dignity, but that's cool. Do you? The Snyderverse is never coming back in a large part because some of you are toxic. Well, that's not really the best way to start out.
Yeah. You just attacked a whole group of people.
You made your own bed. Now, I'm not saying that she deserves to get threats, but let's check out the comments here.
Well, she made it.
She is.
Well, Grace steps her own crap all the time. I happily disagree. Hope never dies. Okay, that's not anything bad. Zach's vision just didn't work. Okay, that's really mean. All they wanted, blah blah blah. Marvel would never be called toxic from you. Well,
can we maybe make words we're kind of done with, like toxic and inclusive?
Oh God, yes.
Like I'm just at that point.
Well, look, fandom is unfortunately, even going back to the old comic store days, is always going to argue. So, and that's something. Joker voice says she doesn't deserve a death threat because she isn't.
Using the term toxic is a way to try to defeat someone without actually engaging in the discussion. It's reductive.
It is.
That's the problem with what they do. They don't actually have conversations. It's all statements that they believe are correct and virtuous, and it's not a conversation. Like she could have made that same tweet and just been like, hey, sorry to break it to you guys, but this probably may not happen. I hope it does for you, but it's probably not going to. And instead of saying, oh, but a lot of you are toxic. And you're all looking at your screens, and I just don't care really.
Yeah, no, you're right. I mean,
she still lies about
that's kind of coming out swinging there at everybody. Like you said, it'd just be one thing if hey, this is not going to happen. I'm sorry.
I don't think it's because of the fans that they don't want the Snyder back. I highly doubt that, especially since they have a loyal fan base that crashed the servers for. No, I don't think it's the toxic fans.
I think they don't want Zack Snyder back because Zack Snyder would make male heroes.
Yeah,
and they don't want that.
So stupid.
You look at the Snyder cut, and it's a long film, but it is much better than what Joss Whedon did.
I'll say this, Jonathan. I have been searching her Twitter. I don't see a Snyderverse comment before the one that I showed. So maybe she deleted it because she was getting backlash. Regardless of the fact, I am not a Grace Randolph fan. I've watched some of her content. I don't hate her. I have no hate for anybody. I think she has some good and she has some bad takes, like probably many of us do. Yeah. However, we'll say this, obviously she's a movie critic. She's a television critic. She is no different than any one of us. And quite frankly, we're here just to give our opinion. If you don't like it, that's fine. At the same time, maybe don't get all grumpy about it. It's somebody who you just say, hey, so, it's all good. But no, I don't think the Snyderverse is coming back. No, I think
then, but also then why keep on Momoa and Ben Affleck and Gal Gadot? Like, if you're gonna say that, then you should either do a relaunch of those characters.
Well, Warner Brothers already handled the DC EU terribly.
Yeah.
They did it wrong. The fact that they went, we're going to be the opposite of Marvel, and we're going to kind of just put the team front and center immediately instead of building it up. I think
they rushed it. They rushed it way too fast.
Yeah.
And I was actually a big supporter of Patty Jenkins after Wonder Woman, but the thing is though is that obviously she did have some help with the writing. When she's a good director, she's not a great writer. So they should have retained the original writers from the original Wonder Woman movie for Wonder Woman 1984. I think after Zack Snyder left, I think maybe Patty Jenkins could have did a good job maybe stepping into the role with the support of good writers.
I also think some of the action sequences in 84 were not well shot.
No, they weren't. They really weren't.
I'm pretty sure didn't Snyder help with Wonder Woman in terms of some of the
Wait, who?
Didn't Zack Snyder help with Wonder Woman in terms of some of the action shots? Or am I wrong?
Are you talking about 84 or Wonder Woman itself?
The first Wonder Woman.
That's I'm not sure about. I know Wonder Woman 84. No, he had nothing to do with it. Yeah, Jonathan's right. Patty Jenkins kicked out the original writer, which was not good. Yeah. I think the story. I didn't hate Wonder Woman 84. I didn't hate it. I liked some of the premise behind it, but I think a lot of it was executed very poorly.
I never bothered watching it.
I watched it on the airplane, flying, on vacation this last weekend because I had never seen it. I watched it. It wasn't horrible. Seeing Gal Gadot and Chris Pine together was great because I think they were one of the reasons that the first movie was so good. I think Pedro Pascal did a good job. Obviously, we know who he was mirroring from the 1980s, Donald Trump. Before he was president, very much was
back when everyone liked him.
Yes, he was very much an iconic figure from the 1980s. Did they take it forward into the presidency? Yes, they did. Was it brief? Yes, it was. I don't think the premise was bad. I just think it needed more. Chris Pine looks great in Dungeons and Dragons, not gonna lie. Well, Chris Pine looks great in everything. I have not had a chance to watch the Dungeons and Dragons trailer. I was not. You guys covered it last week. I was not here. I was going to do a separate video because I have not had a chance to watch it, but I do like Chris Pine, so I'm probably going to watch a movie. I think Chris Pine's great.
I actually really liked him as Robert the Bruce in the Forbidden King or something like that. The sequel to Braveheart, the spiritual sequel.
What is it called? I can't remember. Anybody?
It was on Netflix, right?
I don't.
I remember because watched it. I don't remember Netflix titles.
I see what Joker Voice said. Yeah, I didn't even think about that, but that's definitely a good point.
Outlaw King.
Okay, yeah. Then when she said she hid from the world for 100 years, then that.
Yeah.
Technically, you could probably say the events of 1984 were kind of reversed in a weird way. But yes, there is a huge loophole problem. So, we kind of got off topic. We're approaching 3 hours. Usually that is our limit. So let's go around the horn and let's start with the that person who's late and gay. R2.
Why would you say that about Kat? That's terrible.
I know.
You're the one who's late, dude.
That would be the lesbian,
which makes you super gay.
Besides, I've already stated where my pronouns and my orientation.
My wife would argue that.
Yeah, she's a beard. Your face.
That's not how you get any more stickers. Ryan.
Oh man, that was funny. All right, buddy. So tell us about after the weekend. What you guys got coming up? I know you got something with Rogue Disney.
Well, the next thing we actually have coming up is tomorrow on Rogue Disney's channel. We're doing a crossover stream, kind of a companion piece to our most recent review this past Monday. which was Pirates of the Caribbean, and we're going to be talking about Pirates of the Caribbean: The Ride at Disneyland and Disney World. So very excited for that. Other than that, this upcoming Monday, we've got an off week. We just have a lot of stuff going on personally. So we're kind of light for the next upcoming week.
Tom from Rogue Disney.
Well, tomorrow I'm doing a stream with R2 and Theme Park Casual and Joker Voice for Pirates of the Caribbean attractions. Joker Voice, a former Disney cast member, has some intriguing stories about that attraction.
Didn't know that. That's cool.
And so we will go over a general overview of the land. If you want to check out my companion video to kind of hype up the stream, it was released today on my channel, kind of walking through full ride through the ride. And besides that, I'm probably gonna go live Thursday. That seems to be the day I've been trying to do it now. Set schedule somewhere at some park, probably Epcot. Probably some drinking around the world. I don't know.
Do you wanna name drop park hopping again?
Yeah. You can catch my most recent videos about park hopping have about popcorn buckets. So the last two were popcorn buckets and weird oh god. Sorry. R2 had to cut me off there. So basically, I don't know. I've been doing a lot of more editorial or op-ed things, popcorn buckets and wait times for rope dropping recently. My most recent rope drop was for Rise of the Resistance. That was actually not that bad of a wait. You can watch it to find out. It's not that long of a video. It's only like 8 minutes. It's okay. And the other ones are about 3 minutes, which we go over the Jurassic Park popcorn bucket that I know that Ryan will want. And it lights up. It's kind of cool. Little raptor egg. And it should be here until October still, so you should be okay. If it isn't, I'll let you know, and I will make a purchase. But it's available on their website, so you can actually order it online, unlike Disney, which doesn't put that stuff online. And besides that, what?
We'll talk. Jonathan says, yes, I will subscribe to all the links and check all of you out. And he says, I already have watched Midnight's Edge vid. Yeah, no, Tom from Midnight's Edge. We appreciate him coming on, and thanks for stopping by, Jonathan. It's nice to know where you heard about us. So
thank you for subscribing.
Yeah, we also appreciate Tom coming on. He's a good guy. And I've watched many of his videos over the live streams, especially. I do like the lives. I like the live streams. He says no problem. But no, we appreciate anybody who watches, because quite frankly, it's the audience that makes a YouTube channel. It's not us. I mean, any idiot with a microphone can talk. Look at me. Hello. Like everybody on this panel, probably except for Kat, because she's very kind. But last,
kind?
I know good with English, Ryan, like you.
Last and certainly not least, Kat, the TheHijabiGamer. She is the best of us.
What are you talking about? I'm the worst of you guys.
No, you're definitely the best of us, because you have two.
You tolerate us. That's why you're the best of us.
Yeah.
I was thinking the opposite. You guys tolerate me.
No, that's definitely not true.
We welcome your rants and your sage blue collar comedy.
And your worldly, you have a different world experience, and that's definitely something that I think we all appreciate. In all honesty, that's not a joke. So
thank you.
I like you for all your dick and fart jokes. Just remember that.
I tried to say it in a polite way.
I haven't had any recently. I gotta get some more out of Mora.
Oh no.
Oh, what am I doing? Right, what am I doing? I don't know yet. Tomorrow I'm going to definitely be live streaming. It's a toss-up between Stray, Destiny 2, Warframe, or I just started playing GTA 5 on PS4. I am a terrible driver, apparently, in GTA 5.
The physics aren't that great.
Well, that's okay, because Tom's a terrible walker.
The tree touched me.
How many times are you gonna play that?
He's brilliant. Sorry.
Again is what we're gonna say.
No, that's already been played tonight. How many times?
The tree touched me.
Now it's 3 times.
I have clips saying
Dude,
that
you're
I'm
the-
awesome from Jeremy. I have clips.
Dude, you're the only
of
man on
Jay
the planet
saying
that I
I'm
know that has been
famous.
molested by
You
a
guys
tree.
have that one.
No, you got molested by a tree, and that's
Why
that's
do you
where
think
we're
I
gonna.
have Groot? I have him as captive. So
You know what
trees
they
won't
call
come
that?
near me.
They call that being a dendrophiliac.
I didn't know that was the thing. Good God.
R2, how much time have you had on your break to look that up?
Probably too much. We're gonna leave it on this. Jonathan says, also question, is it good to not reply to people in channel comments? Like, I don't reply because a lot of hate comments for my channel and I don't want anyone defending me to be attacked.
I don't really get hate comments, so I don't know about that.
I've gotten some negative comments. Usually if they have a valid criticism, I will discuss it with them. However, if they come on to the channel and say, bleh, they just kind of like vomit their stupidity, and I'll usually pass that by. It just depends. It's not worth your time.
It's better not to engage with negativity.
Yeah.
Especially when they never watch the video.
Yeah. It's best not to engage with negativity. Now, if they have a legitimate criticism, like, hey, your microphone's not loud enough. Hey, just
if it's about content, in terms
if
of,
it's about the content itself, it's open to discussion. Now, if they just come on and say you're a racist bigot and I think you suck, like, okay, like, cool, dude, whatever. I don't care. Like, you can eat a bag of wieners. Like, you watched my video, I didn't come to yours. But he says, no, I just get names being thrown at me or assumptions, or even just ignore that stuff, dude. They can kick rocks.
I just get weird porn spam.
No. I get paragraphs. I made a video a while back about Tim Drake being bi and how I wasn't happy about it. And every now and then I'll get somebody writing like 5 paragraphs for me about it, and I just completely ignore it. Or I got several people really pissed at me because I didn't think there should be drag on TwitchCon 2022.
You were the only one talking about it.
I was the only one talking about it, and they're like, and I'm like, do you understand? Just the fact that you are defending that makes you look bad. But I had one person tell me, oh, I feel so bad for you. You must have so much self-hate for yourself. I'm like, did you even watch the video?
It's all projection. It's all garbage. And you're gonna, the people who honestly throw that kind of hate and that kind of nonsense, they name call.
You don't want them there anyway.
Yeah, exactly. I keep getting homophobic and
When it comes to Tim Drake, I write paragraphs because you keep on talking about it, and I'm just trying to get the point across.
Yeah.
I did one video months ago and I stopped but every now and then you'll get the alert that you got a comment, and it'd be like at least 3 people posted. I didn't even read them because it was like paragraph after paragraph and after paragraph after paragraph. And it's like, oh my God, I don't care.
Yeah.
I wish my channel would get that much traction. I get like nothing.
Dude, you cover theme parks. What kind of hate are you gonna get?
No, I mean just comments in general.
He's jealous of the comments. I wish I got more hateful comments.
I want engagement.
But oh no, Kat's gone again. Her
Her
internet probably died. No, she probably hit the wrong button. Yeah, that's frequent. But as for Jonathan, the fact that they call you that word and the fact that you are actually of the community is garbage.
I like how that cat is still cat chat.
Yeah.
Wait, no. I actually have a YouTube channel. Somebody trolled me in my live stream, and I'm putting this in the private chat. They actually used my picture as their picture.
I remember that.
Really?
Yeah, and I've reported them multiple times to YouTube as impersonating, and they haven't done anything.
Weird. I don't seem to have any subscribers.
Hey, Tom, if it makes you feel better, next time you post a video, I'm going to say, worst Ducks Dynasty impression ever.
I don't have this. Well, Ducks Dynasty? What do you mean?
Yeah, you look like
I
like a third
see
cousin of Duck Dynasty.
I see it. Yeah.
Oh, all right. That means I have to change. I have to shave my beard.
Yeah.
a little bit
Next time you post a video, I'm gonna be like, going, Jesus, dude, can you find a hat that fits?
Tell that to Jay. It doesn't fit my head. I bought one to be nice for the whole cause and all that.
I know. I'm just giving you shit.
Tom bought 2 hats. He cut them off and made connectors off the back.
I have.
Oh my God.
I have a very
Wait.
large head. I don't know what to do about it.
I know. It's okay, buddy. And you got a large head and you're a small man. I mean, average. Sorry, you're average.
I'm above average.
Wow.
5'9".
5'10" and a half, actually.
Wait, now you're changing the story. You said 5'9" earlier.
Thanks for making me feel so short.
5'10".
Thank you. You're making the only girl on the stream now cry. I'm only 5'1".
But
That's
isn't
okay.
Average height for
That's
women?
okay, Kat. You're supposed to be small. You're a woman. It's okay.
But I'm only 5'1".
You just find you a big, strong guy to to have your back.
You're still taller than my brother's wife.
Jesus.
I was gonna say Mrs. R2's 5'2".
My brother's wife is 4'9".
Damn, that's legally a midget.
Well,
legally,
she's
that's a midget.
proportional correctly.
Okay, well, fair enough. Shit. I'm not going to comment on nobody's family. I'm not going to go there. Oh, no. But we are going to go. I thank you to everybody who stuck around with us. Thank you to the new members. Obviously, Joker Voice has been on the panel before, and he is going to be welcome on again. Tom is, Tom from Midnight's Edge. We will bring him back at some point. It was great to have him. Had a little bit of a hiccup on the time frame, which he says was all his fault, but I think it was partially mine too. He told me he forgets stuff, so I should have reminded him today, and I didn't. Thank you for a new member in the chat, Jonathan. Thank you for that. Keep making videos, dude. Monetize the haters. I mean, even if you're not monetized yet, it's a phrase. Monetize the haters. Let them hate you. If they want to call you homophobic, but you're gay, you know what? Laugh about that and be like, you guys are retards.
You know
what I'm saying?
If you're not making somebody mad,
you're not doing it right.
Then you're not doing it right. Yeah.
And the comments are like he said, they're interaction. I love it. If you write 5 paragraphs about Tim Drake, go right ahead.
It helps the algorithm.
Yeah.
Yes, it helps the algorithm. Even the dislikes help the algorithm. Like there is no thing. I know this is a stupid saying. They say there's no such thing as bad press. There is no such thing as bad press. If somebody's mad at you, that just means people are talking about you, because there are always going to be more. There are always going to be more people who appreciate what you're doing than the haters who are like going. Trust me, if I make a Brie Larson video, I have like these couple of people who subscribe to the channel just to comment on the Brie Larson video. And they're like, why do you hate Brie Larson so much? I'm like, I don't hate Brie Larson. I just don't understand why comicbook.com is like sharing her Instagram video about her working out. Like, nobody cares, dude.
I'm not going to bring it up because we're leaving, but if you've seen the latest photo of her, man, she is like gotten to very small size. Like,
I think she needs to eat a sandwich. I feel bad for her. I think she has legitimate image issues. I really do. But that's not my place to say. She did drop a new video on her YouTube channel, which I can neither confirm nor deny that I've thought about doing a video on. With that being said, we're going to leave. So,
have a good night.
Appreciate everybody stopping by, and we'll see you next Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Appreciate y'all. Much love. And this is way too much fun to do. I really got to admit. I love this. It's the best part of Friday. See you guys.
Bye.
Get back in there right now and play Ya Ding Dong! No, we are done for tonight. You have to play it!
Ya Ding Dong. My love for you is growing wide and long. Yeah.